Hello Melfa and Frog. Thank you for the good luck. Hello Econatis and Grizzly Bear Scroll. Take on relics. I mean, yeah, you think that these relics are good, but you look at Tori, only 20 damage prevented, and I guess they play in this fight. The paper crane was very good. The crane was very good. The Tori not as much. Only really play in this fight. But of course, like the relic ban Act 2 was amazing. Amazing, but we bought this. But then completely nuts. These two effectively gave us all 4 elites and burning elite right here. And of course, Lantern is good. Prayer Wheel not that good because it was fairly lit right here, but it was still okay. Act Pack was nice. And then Act 3 relics also good. This one normally complete crap, but we bought it because we say it's necessary in the hard fight, and it definitely played. This thing was okay. This is complete garbage, but Relic Bar has to have something better at some point because otherwise this Relic Bar is pretty insane. Yeah, it's true. We had apparition and it's really difficult for Tori to get this. That's not wrong. But in the same vein, right, you could also say that apparition make this good, but I really feel like this was still playing like, insanely well. So it's just this relic is far stronger than this one. That's good. I guess this relic did play in Hexagon and that was enough. Hello James. Zuzu is only brick on relic bar? Yeah, Zuzu is only brick. Not normally this can also be a brick, but this relic definitely play in this one. This relic definitely play in this one. Like if we pick any run where we pick the blur, this relic should play. And yeah, we did pick the blur ourselves. This was not a transform. And of course, these two relics normally compete crap, but we bought all of them. So they better be decent. Hello, Vijospo. And yes, my sleeping schedule is almost back to normal. I say almost because it is still 5 AM. When I have a normal sleeping schedule, I wake up at probably like 4 hours from now. A pretty sick silent run today. What happened, Guru? Hello, Modolicious. Liking Zuzu more lately. Yeah, I talked about it just yesterday as well. Like Zuzu in Act 1, I don't hit. Not because of the shrine garbage, but just because it gives me like complete confidence in endorsing Act 2 advance always, whenever I want to, so I can pass it however I want. And this is not irrelevant. The exchange of course is one random relic in mid Act 3. Like yeah, who cares about that? Because early Act 2 is when you absolutely want to make sure you don't accidentally run into the freaking hallway fight. When you are not strong enough. That just kills the run. Hello, Roji Hoki. And Will. Was a very slow deck with no defensive scaling damage at all. Yeah, those kind of decks, no front row except for dagger file 1 full 2 floors before the boss. Usually those you win with potions, right? If you did not win with potions, then it's like really sick. Probably had to resort to some random nonsense. Like you pick very good cards against the hard and then hopefully it works out. It's not with very strong potions. Yeah, for now 75%. Let's not fall back down again. Yeah. Let's not fall back down again. But Awakened 1 works out. Yeah, Awakened 1 can be stored forever. Awakened 1 is actually a joke fight if you do not die in the first, like, let's say 6 turns. Usually, Act 3 boss you can play with a very slow deck. And then that's the advantage of Act 3. Like you set some good potions for Act 4, you play Act 3 with a very slow deck, and hopefully the potions are strong enough. That's very relic. Boss is Guardian. If we take the curse and won the early shop, then the path is slightly weird. Probably ignoring this one though and go to this shop instead and take 2 edits. into 2 fires if we are taking curse relic and the curse is bad enough. Otherwise, we take only 1 fight before 4-6 elite and force out and do 2 shots. So let's not do that. There's also random ray cut again. 6 months complete garbage. And boss swap in this layout almost pickable. Boss swap is almost pickable if this thing is not here. Unfortunately, this thing is here, so boss swap again like, has a decent chance of killing us. Let's say run P-Box roll Nightmare Red from half the Hexa. Those runs does not auto win by the way, yeah. But just because the Act 2 on 3 energy Nightmare Red Form doesn't single-handedly carry you. But if you survive Act 2, get an energy relic, get draw consistency, then usually it's an easy win. But Act 2 is still dangerous. But yeah, this looks like a fairly clear curse for Rare Relic, and then we see what the curse is and whether we need to remove it or not. Right side relic we can still always use on the right side. I still want to go to the left, by the way, if we can do it. But only if the curse is good and only if the Rare Relic is good. We accept the fact that we carry the curse around for the entire act. But yeah, seems like a fairly clear curse Rare Relic. Curse is good, Relic not so good. This curse does not need to be removed. So this shot will get significantly worse, and of course Mango means that reds get better, so once again we can actually go to this fight. Didn't get to play combo once run has some football. In Act 2, Nightmare Red Form for P-Box is like kind of weird, because with Nightmare Red Form you usually want 5 energy. That's usually the thing. And if you get it from P-Box, then at most you have like 4 energy in the run. If you play Nightmare Reform without 5 energy, then usually need some sustain. How much point? Yeah, we basically trade curse for max HP and advance our rare relic pool by 1. But this curse is not it doesn't have to be removed, so we still want to go to the left. Because yeah, for Battle August, this relic does give us a little bit of front load power, like not that much, but it's enough HP that can brute force the knock here if we see the knock. And yeah, question mark can also give remove. Yeah, okay, we get 40 max HP and we remove this, we lose 3. Yeah, okay, cool. The combo. But we are probably still removing curse if we see a remove event. But yeah, I can start here. After the 2 fights, we see potion situation and we can take advance always or not. Because more question marks means that more chance for a remove event, but of course on less roll for potion. So if the potion bell is empty at this point, if the deck completely sucks, or 7 elites coming up, we take the advance always. Yeah, we start here. And thank you Magioto for the goal. On floor 1, we draw 3 strikes. Drawing 3 strikes with a curse in deck probably means that I should take freaking 7. Yeah, drawing 3 strikes with no neutralize, no survivor on turn 1 with a curse in deck probably suggests I should take 7. Hello with DX. And yeah, 14 max SP already goes down a little bit because here we take 7 immediately. Like defending twice here, if we defend twice and he buffs next turn, we are screwed. Not really screwed in the first cycle, but we will be screwed in the second cycle when he buffs again. We take 7. Yeah, he buffs. And we brick on both the survivor and the neutralize into next turn. Hopefully he doesn't take 17 HP away. He does give a 17, okay, at least we block for a little bit. So we take another 4. Remove a strike over clumsy, do no death range. I mean all the time. Even without without do voodoo or death branch, I still remove strike over clumsy. And here we are taking another 7, so okay, cool. Hello, Los Durantos. And yeah, the parasite is already causing some problems, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely some bad patterns and draw, but we still have the mango, so we are still at higher HP than the normal Silent, at least for now. Of course, we play 1 damage, goes down to 15, and we have 3 strike lethal, neutralize double strike lethal in the deck. If he buffs next turn, we kill over 2. So no point taking an additional 5 here. But yeah, we are still at 555 HP, and that's basically normal HP for Silent now, so we just have a curse. Blind Catalyst, yeah, not interested into 4-7 Elite. Distraction, not interested, so there's Sneaky Strike. Sneaky Strike gets worse with a curse in the deck for sure, but it's still better than Skip, and these two are unpickable. This potion is just flat out plus 12 HP, nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less, and we still cannot target this. This goes to 15. We do not have Survivor in the deck, so this is just flat out 9 damage. There's 9 plus 4 plus this. If we draw exactly these 3, we get to kill this next turn, we take 4. But otherwise, we can just draw 2 defense and take 4 instead when we are through. So we still kill this guy. We cannot even play freaking Sticky Strike. But yeah, we are taking 1 here. Strike kills, otherwise we block. No potion, 40%. Ew. Skewer, I guess, just because it's the best upgrade target of these. Riddle's Tutorial doesn't have synergy with this, like neither does Skewer to be fair. But sometimes we can discard this, Skewer still works a little bit. And it does have a much better upgrade compared to this thing. Also a better card. So we pick Skewer. This is probably not strong enough to take only 1 fight before this elite, and we are still very healthy at 66 HP. I mean, it's good enough at 66 HP, so we can brute force this fight. But I think I want more resources, so we can take advance forwards. And skill is not so bad into advanced always as well. Sticky Strike is pretty bad though. But Sticky Strike even suggests that we should take more fights before first city. Deck control plays hugely, prepare into the Guardian is acceptable, especially with the curse in our deck. Yeah, free remove, if we would like to do that. If not remove, then it's Transform Strike. That transforming defense is weird into the Guardian. Transform Strike actually super weird because yeah, potential knock. If it doesn't roll into an attack, it's bad. And removing Parasite also significantly improves our output as well. It's not like this remove is irrelevant. Yeah, we just take remove because it doesn't even cost any current HP. It will cost us 1 HP when we rest. Actually, is it 1? It goes to 77, right? So 77, it means that we rest for, yeah, still 23. So it's only 1 HP when we rest. Killing scale, I mean, maybe, but don't forget, we are 66 HP. We are still more HP than the normal Silent at the start of the run. So our deck is not strong, but we have a lot of HP to brute force. So we are like half an ironclad now. Like mediocre deck, but a lot of HP. Like we are half ironclad. Hopefully that is still the same case after these 2 fights. But yeah, here we can take remove. Oh. Well, I hope this lights up next turn, otherwise we are kind of screwed. Okay, it does line up at least. Now, unfortunately, you can also see we are at 22 right now, and we have 21 next turn. So hopefully we draw neutralize or some block. Okay, 2 block cuts is acceptable, and when we block twice, 15 is definitely a threshold. If not, next turn he attacks for 16, and we can block again if we don't draw lethal. So there's no need to actually take 5 this turn. And yeah, next turn guarantee lethal, so we triple block it. Flex Potion is decent with this. Not that good, but it's decent. It's at 15 damage. Yeah, Dagger Spray to go with the Flex Potion if we want to do that. Or we can pick the Guardian solution right now in the form of Noxious Field. Also deals with Lagavulin. If we say that this deals with the knock, then this can be upgraded to deal with Lagavulin. Of course, that means that we don't actually get to upgrade the skill. How bad is that? I mean, the same goes for this, right? Because unupgraded Dagger Spray is also mediocre. But of course, Dagger Spray Flex Potion deals with sentries on its own. We have enough HP to brute force the sentries. So I'm not too worried about sentries fight. Like, we can still quickly kill with this, even unupgraded with this thing, because it's still 42 damage. And then after that, this chips them down. But yeah, I should probably just pick the film, because Guardian eventually needs an answer, and of course right now we are also not spectacular against Lagavulin. Of course the film is bad in this four-way fight, but yeah, we are definitely striking twice. We attack every turn. We don't really have a lot of block left in the deck, so we want to put a little bit damage. Next turn guarantee full block. Block here. Strikes more than here is more than strike. Drawing one more block here is very bad. Hopefully we don't get completely screwed this turn, which we don't. So defense skewer here is this guy might attack for 13 next turn, and if we do not draw 2 defense, then we take more damage by not skewering full time here. But we skewer here for 14, he goes to 13, goes to 13, we poison this side 2-3, he goes to 8. And 8 when weakens means the 2 strike is lethal, so we guarantee to have lethal next turn. And we cannot break next turn, so of course we block. Potion. 4-5, then we still have to throw potion away. So right now potion chance 20%. Actually a tough choice. Backstab is by far the better card, but we do have Sticky Strike in the deck. I guess if we are not scared of if we are not scared of the Guardian scaling damage, then we should pick the Backstab, because yeah, the film's already taking care of scaling damage in that fight. And Backstab guarantees that we can split on turn 2. If we are scared of scaling damage in the fight, then we pick the thing that combos with the Sticky Strike to make it a long-term asset. But yeah, we are not scared of that, right? Because you just pick up the films. Dagger sounds more important. Act 1 Sticky is a huge benefit, make both cards good. Yeah, both cards are good. This is a much better card in a vacuum. But this works with Sticky Strike. But we say that we don't actually need this to work in the Guardian fight because of this. And in the Guardian fight, this is not play every single time we draw into it as well, because of the taunts. So yeah, we just click the wood card. Hello Michi, how the run's going? We just started fairly mediocre deal bonus, but so far not too bad. This potion is strong. This potion gives us a lot of damage. But it's not better than this. The only question is whether it's better than 12 HP. Into Lagavulin is definitely not better than 12 HP. Into Lagavulin is definitely not better than 12 HP. It gives us, I would probably say 6 HP in the Lagavulin fight. If we say that we are not scared of not dealing enough damage, and with the Fips upgraded, if we can also play the block potion to commit 2 more energy on offense on one turn, I do not think we actually need the we do not need the extra offense for the Blessing with the Forge. And it's only like 3 damage, and both sides 6 when we draw into the card upgraded after reshuffle. He'll give us a fruit with worm inside. Okay, that is accurate. Yeah, that is actually accurate. We got mango and we got wrecked in the Jawworm fight. But yeah, okay, so now we don't need this, right? We don't need the blessing. Now, is that true or is that fake news? I say this potion is 15 damage and we always have this. This is drawn on turn 2, so it's 8 damage for 1 energy. So 1 energy. We draw this together with, let's say, 2 strike, and we cannot play either of them. So it's like 3 strike here, this here, and this here. Sometimes light up, usually doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So we can basically play everything here, minus 2 strike. So it's like 18, 30, 41, 56. 56 plus this is 77, 80, 88. That's close. If we draw the Fumes on turn 1, it's also very good. If we draw skill on turn 1, the flex potion is at least 20 damage, potentially 25. So most of the time we just kill the knock in 3 even with the dex as is, and having the upgrade on the Fumes without this thing. Even if we have to take 1 hit from the knock, this is paying. In the Sentries fight, is it really better? It probably still is. Upgrading cards in Sentries fight, it only helps when we draw exactly 1 block and not 2. If we draw 2 blocks, we overblock regardless. If we draw 1 block only, it's like 3 HP every single time we draw into 1 block and not 2. So we have to do that like 4 times for it to have the same value. Okay, maybe not 4. But this potion only blocks for 10 in the Sentries fight. But this is still stronger, right? This is still stronger. So we turn this down. Unfortunately, potion right now is 20%, so the potion chance is in the gutter into these 2 elites. So most likely we have to do these elites with 1 potion or maybe 0. And yeah, that's why overlaying potions like in early game is so freaking bad. And we still upgrade the Fumes because Lagavulin probably the one fight where this potion doesn't solve. Yeah, the knob would be dead with this draw. But of course here we wait for the Fumes plus. And this card in the redraw is also not bad at all. Wow, next turn we don't have an open, guys. Then next turn we actually do not have an open. But we have 18 block guarantee. So maybe we should sacrifice 3 poison to open right now. Yeah, I should probably do that. Hopefully I don't need to spend both potions here. We are very healthy at 60. So probably can take a little bit of damage to preserve this potion. Hello, Dragon. And yeah. Thank you for the good luck. But yeah, we open right now. We open right now. Next turn we can see whether we triple block or not. Maybe we can calculate beforehand. Yeah, we can probably calculate right now. If we open immediately, next turn is like 3 poison. The turn after is 5 poison. The turn after is 7 poison. And then the turn after that is 9 poison. That is when we need to kill. So this team is 24 damage. 24 damage, and we open with 7. So it's 31 only. 31, this is 82. 82 with triple block. Next turn is still 82. The turn after is like 71. 71 we block. We block once. If we draw neutralize, we block with 0. 71 and then 2 energy, so it's like 12. It's 59. 59 on the off turn. 21, 38. Okay, that is not enough. But if we do it, if we open next turn for nothing. If we open next turn for nothing instead. How much damage do we get? It starts with 3 poison, it goes like 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So we get 11 damage by opening next turn. And we only lose out on 7 damage here. So that's actually not too bad. We actually gain 4 damage by getting a non-open next turn. Of course, the downside is that we are not guaranteed to draw blocks the turn after, but that's fine, right? Because regardless, the turn after turn 1 is completely blind anyway, and we have this potion to bridge for the 1 turn where we draw the neutralize. This potion is probably best used when either we block with exactly this, and it's a full block, or we draw into neutralize and we don't have to play a single defense with the block potion. So 50 and we pass. And then we open with nothing. If I draw like this, then of course we play hand instead of doing this. I mean, if we can save this for the second cycle, then we can actually play one more turn. Now here we get full value. Unfortunately, this doesn't line up. Oh, so here we get full value, we deal 14 damage. Next turn we have 18. So it's 32, 32 plus 27. It's 59. 59, this guy's still at 26 HP. 26, so we have to take one turn debuff. This potion for, let's say, 15 HP, not really worth it, right? Before potential knock right here. Potion chance 20%. So yeah, we probably have to, we are probably accepting one hit after debuff with this draw. And yeah, this gets full value right now, so we use it. Yeah, we have to accept one hit, hopefully not two. Okay, minus 15. Could have used this potion for 15 because now it's 12 damage, it's 11, 13, 24. We have exactly till next turn without doing anything. So it's just potion for this thing. We can steal potion right now. We can steal potion right now and kill for 15 HP. Is this potion worth 15 or not? Otherwise we go to 28. If we upgrade the skill, are we scared or not? Without this potion. If we upgrade the skill, this is 30 damage, 30, 41, 41, this is plus 8. So 49, 52. 52, we float 2 other energy with this, so minus 2, 52, 70, 82. We are slightly off from killing the knob, but that's already assuming that we get 2 useless relics and we don't get another potion. Beat or Resco? Resco is ironclad only. Yeah, if you're just kidding about the fact that we are like kind of ironclad right now with HP, then sure. But Red Resco cannot. Red Skull is ironclad only. To get meat, I mean playing around meat on the bone before you get it is like an easy way to get you killed. And I mean even if we have to take a big hit from the knob, it's only quote unquote only 24 damage. It's not even a guarantee. So right here we can save 15. Yeah, I should probably just use it. You should probably just use it for 15 because in the knob at most it saves 24. If we line up Neutralize on turn 3, it only saves 18, so that's not even better than this. Yeah, just Flex Thorn. I think this still lethal, otherwise I'm playing Neutralize too quickly. Wow. Okay, maybe I should not have done that. Yeah, because now we have a Mega Rest. Yeah, this damage card. So Relic playing in the North fight and damage card to bridge for the thing. Yeah, okay, cool. Unless you tell me outmaneuver skill is something you want to do. I don't know how much I want to do that, but it's certainly a thing. Yeah, no damage card, not even rare, not a playing relic, and no potion. Okay, cool, amazing. Potion chance 30%. A skip, yeah. And I want to go to the fire. So even though fights are not too bad right now with empty potion belt, like going to here also is fine. If we see life loss, we can take it and then we just rest here instead of upgrading skill. That's fine with me too. Now our mango is like quickly depleting, guys. It's already -3 from the parasite remove and now it's another -7. So it's gone soon. Our mango. It's only +4 right now though. I mean, of course, it's more than that because normally we still take this anyway. But we would only lose 6, so it's actually -1 here because of the mango. So it's -3 from Parasite, -1 from this. So this is actually a pair. That relic doesn't help the fight. Yeah. Wow, another relic. That doesn't help the fight. I mean, I did just say that I do not key this in Act 1, so we don't do that. Especially because of this. Like, with this thing, we actually want real events in Act 2. And yeah, of course, so we don't key this. Our position is 30%, hopefully this gives us something. Backstab is very good in this fight, hopefully it's good enough for us to not take damage. This guy is at 24, exactly 1 off. So we need to commit this as well and take 2. And I guess we do that because otherwise we are taking 3. This is 10 damage only. So we double block and take another one. Next up, this guy never attacks. This guy might, but even if this guy attacks, we still have a full block. We don't really have a kill. Next up, this guy never attacks. This guy will. Ah, poison potion. Okay, at least a potion. And this is the real potion against the knob. It's 15 damage. If this is the case, if we have this potion, we actually do not need to rest at 40 HP. So 20% potion chance, and we also do get a real card. If we can pick poison start to work together with this poison potion and with the fumes as well. Doesn't exactly work well with the sentries here. But I guess if we play Noxious Fumes as our main damage, then it does play. Into Guardian, this is not necessary. Absolutely not scared of the knob. I wouldn't say absolutely not scared, but we are a little bit less scared. Because like you see, yeah, if we draw Skewer plus Sneaky Strike plus like 3 more strikes on turn 1, then suddenly we are maybe 12 damage, maybe 18 damage short from the initial number. And the initial number suggests that we are probably like 5 damage short from actually killing the knob. So this potion only covers 15 damage. If we do that, we are not killing the knob in 3. But I guess it does happen, right? We never die from 40 HP. So if we take a huge beating here, we can just go here and rest with our mega super Regal Pillow. And refill our health and give up on this one. Yeah, we absolutely upgrade skill. I mean, we upgrade skill regardless. Even without the potion, I will still upgrade skill and run into this elite here. Because 40 HP, we will not die to knob in 3 turns. And yeah, the same idea, right? If we take too much damage in this fight, we go here and rest instead with Regal Pillow, and then we are fine. I'm just wondering whether we need to actually take this. And the answer is probably no. Blade Dance also helps splitting the Guardian better anyway. And the upgrade goes on skill already, so that makes this a little bit worse. It does have some synergy with this, but we are not fighting Lagavulin at the moment. Lagavulin is only here. Potentially. This guy's better than sentries. And the knob. Okay, maybe not the knob if we draw it on turn 2 and we always have lethal on turn 3. But we still have to play an attack. Then this will cost us 3 HP into the knob fight. But that's fine, right? It's totally fine. If we're stuck with a freaking Wrist Blade, then this can also play. Because yeah, of course, Wrist Blade with the backstab is one of the better cases for it. If we're stuck with Wrist Blade and complete crap. Oh, it's not too bad. And yeah, upgrade goes on skill. Instead of Blade Dance. This upgrade is 4 damage, but this upgrade usually is 6, can be 9 sometimes. Open the door. And yeah, very good opening hand. Actually very good. So maybe we probably can preserve this potion here. If we can preserve the potion, then we can actually take this indeed. Unless you tell me the question mark, yeah, question mark cannot be a fight. So the only event that can take HP away from us, unwillingly. Okay, real event at least. I'm not talking about freaking shrines because shrines we can also get a free curse. But the only real event that can take away our HP willingly is the mushroom. We don't have a choice in that thing. We are definitely not taking the curse. Low HP roll, yeah, fairly low HP roll, like 2 low and 1 maximum, but that's still good. Here we have 35 damage. Actually, we have a kill instantly, yeah? We can play, we can play all these fights. So, of course, we do this. 23, 45, 41. 35, 41. Double check. 35, 41. Okay, so we kill this. Hello, will did that. To raise it, more chance of Wheel of Fortune. No, it doesn't change. This, whenever this problem is always a real event. It's not a shrine. Anything about 330 dice. Yeah, the 330 dice the other day was like pretty sick. The absolute high roll for once. but yeah, Juju doesn't. Whenever it props, it's a real event. It's never a shrine. At least as far as I know. The Juju doesn't increase the chance of shock, doesn't increase the chance of chest, doesn't increase the chance of garbage shrine events. And yeah, Blade Dance already played. If this is poison stuff, this guy doesn't die. It's clear, defense is clear. Is defense clear? Wait, was Phoebs even clear? Phoebs is probably clear, right? But if we put all the damage here, 15 damage on this guy, next time we draw skill, we actually have a clean kill. But I guess with the Phoebs Lust in play, we don't actually need to do that. So next one most likely is just double defense. And double defense into probably skewer. Double defense into skewer, we deal 9 damage here, for example. 9 damage here, poison goes to +8. So 9 plus 8 plus 10, this guy has 12 HP, and 12 is a good number, so I guess we are doing that. Yeah, double defense skewer. I guess we double defend then. And film skill this guy over 3, next cycle never happened, so we double defend and strike this guy. Unfortunately, if we draw 2 skill, next turn is on off. So -7. Not too bad, 26 HP is playable. Okay, we are absolutely taking the elite. That is clear. This one, however, is not so clear. Are we strong enough to hash pick the freaking Nightmare here? Not bad in the Guardian fight, by the way. Nightmare is not bad in the Guardian fight if we get to upgrade it. And if we take 0 damage from the elite, we can absolutely upgrade the Nightmare, especially if we don't even use the potion. OR looks better at this point, yeah, but do you think we need a mediocre OR attack when we have backstab and high quality attacks already? And actually, at least not the problem. And we also have a potentially an upgrade if we lose no HP before the Guardian. Like, of course, our attack is better right now because this thing is a curse. This thing is a curse unupgraded. So of course our attack looks better because our attack is a curse later on, this is a curse right now. But we can carry it around. We can carry it around. And of course, Act 2 we go to events. For Bloody Idol hunting. And yeah, Jutsu Blazes we see real events. Oh yeah, you always think of freaking apparition. Suddenly we have the apparition Nightmare if we pick this thing here. Why is it not Red Farm? Red Farm's not even good in the Guardian fight. Red Farm's an actual curse in the Guardian fight. This can play into the Guardian. Red Farm's an actual curse in this fight. We can carry Nightmare around with the insect. I'm pretty sure we can carry the Nightmare around, and then it's just good. Yeah, skipping Red Farm is 100% great. That is still true. That has not changed yet. Hopefully it doesn't change anytime soon. Because whenever I skip Red Farm, I usually have a very good reason for it. So better with. Okay, our attack at this point kind of late. I mean, it's not about late or not, but it's whether we need this 10 damage AoE or not. And currently, I don't think we actually do. The run man backstab not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's still 3 energy for 33 damage. I mean, it's technically better than Skewer. So yeah, it's not too bad. But the appeal of this thing is that we can actually upgrade it here. And upgraded Nightmare is a very good cut in into Act 2 if we get 4 energy. Also, when the insane hash pick for Forever, like having a Nightmare plus in your deck allows you to do so many silly things. And yeah, of course, we already have the fumes. We already have the fumes. So if we have a Nightmare plus here, you already know what's happening. Yeah, one Catalyst instantly kills a heart. The heart alone though, not the enemies before the heart. But the heart is dead if we light up Nightmare Catalyst, damage wise. And yeah, if we can carry this around, we should just pick it. And with the Preserve Insect, we're absolutely running in here. I mean, this is fine. I don't mind this. Potion chance right now is at 20%. Happy Flower absolutely plays with the Nightmare. It's also cheaper than the Nunchaku. Also old common relics, by the way. After we pick the rare relic, it's like common here. All commons. But yeah, I don't mind buying flower. I don't mind removing maybe a strike. I don't mind buying a potion, for example. Unfortunately, we cannot afford all of that. We cannot do flower remove by potion. But flower is probably clear. And then after that, we see whether we actually need the potion or not. Wins a knob, maximum 90 HP. And 90 HP minus 25%, minus 22, so it's 68. I don't know how this thing rounds, whether it rounds up or down or whatever, but I just calculated with 68. 68 over 3, it may, let's say we never play this, and let's say this breaks like 3 attacks, so it's minus 18 damage from here. It's still 12, 24, 24, 54, 65. That is already a kill. Holy crap, it's like so insane. So the knob is dead in 3 turns. And the Lagavulin Nightmare can actually play. If we Nightmare the Fumes, for example, Lagavulin is like totally insanely dead. Lagavulin only has 80 HP. Against Lagavulin, we might take some damage though. It's the main thing, but we probably do not take 26. And if we lose too much HP against Lagavulin here, we can just rest it for Guardian. I say that we can upgrade this, but before we die, we of course we rest with Rio Pillow. And we can still carry this around. It's not too bad with the Preserve Insect. And yeah, if we have Happy Flower, then Unupgraded Nightmare also plays sometimes. Of course, I can do this. If we are really scared of the life loss against Lagavulin, we can take this. But removing also gets stronger before the Guardian as well. Removing a strike, like we absolutely do not want to draw this crowd. Even though it gets slightly better into Act 2 with Events Hunting, and we have all 5 strikes, so by straight more appealing. Doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter now that we have this thing in the deck. And Rigo Pillow can almost take care of our sustain. Unless we see Coffee Dripper after this, and then this is a non-relic. But yeah, not taking strike remove also makes the Nightmare way better in the deck as well. Like removing more cards makes this thing stronger. And with the backstab with the potion, we still can proc the Guardian on turn 2 even without 1 strike. I mean, this is clear. And I think remove is just way stronger than potion. But potion is totally unnecessary in the North fight. Into Lagavulin, the potion doesn't even save that much HP. We already talked about it. This potion saves like maybe 6 HP into Lagavulin. So I'm not interested, yeah? Just remove strike. And yeah, it's not even Lagavulin. And yeah, we can Nightmare the backstab for 33 damage next turn. If not, we only spend energy on this, so it's 12 damage, so Nightmare is a way better energy sink. Yeah, this guy's dead on turn 2, and now we even have Flower. Now Nightmare only paid for it. Oh my god, we are actually trading 4 buys for free. So the strike remove instantly buys us in the back. Yeah, buys us. But we are going mega events in Act 2, that is clear. And we don't even have go for an early shop Act 2, so like yeah, like, we don't have to face the decision whether we want to freaking remove cards or not. Yeah, Blood Pioneer, Golden Idol, Nightmare Zuzu, like if we don't actually find good events in Act 2, I'm going to cry. Because like it doesn't really get better than this for events hunting in Act 2. Also still common relic. Like, common, and another common relic in the shop. So we still do not know like what the mango gives us. Before we see another rare relic, we do not know what this mango gives us. Okay, in this spot, what will we pick? Lexi is very good in the Guardian fight. Piercing Veil is mediocre in the Guardian fight, but probably better in Act 2, especially if we break on energy. If we see 4 energy, then Lexi is probably slightly better than the Veil. Because it can block against the baseball as well. But if we upgrade the Nightmare right now with the Happy Flower, energy concern not a huge problem, right? And Nightmare Ring on Leg Sweep is way better than Nightmare on the Piercing Girl in the Guardian fight. Because after the Fumes is down, we only 1 blocks in our deck. We don't really care about damage basically ever. After Fumes plus. So yeah, probably just click Leg Sweep and then upgrade the Nightmare. No Snecko consideration, right? Hello, it's I mean, it's a pretty good Snecko deck if we actually pick the thing here, but Nightmare upgrade hurts it that only a little bit. It's not that much. It's really not that much, and if we don't see Snecko, this upgrade is way better compared to the other upgrades. So yeah, we kick Leg Sweep and then we upgrade the thing here. Honestly though, if these tools are not on this screen, this is actually pickable, even unupgraded because of the Sticky Strike. And into Guardian is not negative. But yeah, here we upgrade, here we just pick Leg Sweep and then upgrade the Nightmare. Because we upgrade with maxed up opening hand, with this we do not fail to proc Guardian on turn 2. If we fail to proc Guardian by turn 2, we can block with weakness. And yeah, we have like 28 HP as well. For energy turn 1, so this guy is proc already if we would like to do so. Knocked Team is not down. Nightmare doesn't line up with the Leg Sweep. If we do Leg Sweep, neutralize instead and play skill for 2, is for because this way we actually get 1 weakness turn. If we get to proc next turn, we get to weaken him like 2 turns from now. So this is a 34, we need to do 13 next turn. 13 is an ugly number because 2 strikes will not do it. Single blades will not do it, this will not do it. We can always use the poison potion. But I don't know whether I want to throw away this potion or not. It's not that bad into Act 2. It's not that good, but it's also not that bad. Splitting right now, however, probably means that we are stuck with a Nightmare unplayed. Like we play 1 turn the Fumes and then we spend 5 energy on blocks, which is these 5. And yeah, we're probably taking some damage. I mean, this potion is probably still way more valuable than this thing, right? Into early Act 2, we just want to save HP. This thing saves like at least 7. If not more than that in the avocado fight. This probably speeds up the kill by like 1 turn. So it actually does not save as much as this. This is way better into bootstrapping, for example, when bootstrapping is like midway into the act. I probably just want, I don't want to split this turn because I want to be able to play one of these 2 cards when I draw into the next turn. If not, I also want to shuffle faster back into the next week. So we skill for 2, we deal 34 with this, and we don't need to potion right away. We're potioning split immediately. I mean, we can Nightmare defend. Of course, we cannot split here, so either we take the 12 damage and leave the Nightmare in the deck, which sounds pretty stupid. Or we just Poison Potion prop, play Nightmare on the defense, and then we play the Fumes with the Poison Potion, and then we just like block this guy to death. And I guess that's fine. Double defense guarantee full block this turn. We do draw into the Fumes. Next turn, not guarantee full block, but we have like +3 defense in the deck right now and -1 strike. So it should not be that difficult. Hello MG, I want Nightmare transform pick. We pick it here. We pick it right here after Preserve Insect because we know that we can upgrade it before the fire. And with the Preserve Insect, there was no real risk in this elite fight that the Nightmare breaks us. So basically we can carry the Nightmare around, so we just pick the Nightmare and upgrade it here. I think 3 damage, I guess 3 is fine. And yeah, like actual question mark with Golden Idol, Zuzu Bracelet is very valuable, so of course like we can hash pick for operation, and of course potential red form after this. We are still killing the draw defense with Nightmare defense, are you serious? With Nightmare freaking defense and we cannot actually draw 3 blocks on this turn. Yeah, okay, so do we have a small risk of death or not? If we do, at some point we also need to pop this Essence of Steel. Because right here we're taking 10. Taking 10 and we draw no damage in the following 2 turns. So poison deals 33. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Poison is 33 only, we need 17 to split this. And this only deals 6. In our deck there's only 9 damage. How did we get to this situation? Yeah, okay, good question. I also want to know. Over the next 2 turns, it's a block for 9. We deal 33 from poison, we need to deal 59, so we need to deal 26. 26, we have only 9 here, so we need to roll 17. If not, we have guaranteed weakness. On the turn, he attacks big, and we block for 50, so at most we take 12 from there. Guardians the deadly foe, yeah, no kidding. But most we take another 12, most likely it's 11. But then we can use Essence of Steel. So we take 10 right now, we take 7 2 turns from now. So we go to 8 HP. And then we break a single turn, we die. With +3 defense, and that should not happen, but after seeing some draws like this, I'm not sure anymore. If we do 2 strikes, for example, this right now can save 4 and then it saves only 2 the turn after, so we use it for like 6 HP, maybe 7. Otherwise it's like 4 and then it procs another time, it's already 3, so that's already 7. So proccing this right now makes no sense. We probably have 2 turns from now if anything. Double defense try. Yes, I guess that's our line. Like, double strike doesn't even meet the threshold. Yeah, the double strike doesn't even meet the threshold, so we just take 10 here. And not use this potion. guarantee weakness. And we have 4 energy this turn. Only draw 3 defense. Would have drawn another one. And we did not even draw Skewer or Sticky Strike or Blade Dance here, otherwise we can also split. Yeah, we are 6 damage short and we also don't even draw the 4th defense. What is doing mediocre essence? I'm not thinking of saving this potion. I'm thinking when is the better time to use this potion. And it's better to use it right now instead of before. Because using it before, you lose 2 charge immediately. And then at most this potion saves 7. If you use it here, you save 4 HP and then you still get like 3 charge remaining. So at least the save 7. And then you still get 3 charges. It's just way stronger like this turn. Take another 8, go to 7. But this guy is permanently weakened from here. Wow, next turn we are not guaranteed to have enough block. It's only 6 times 2, so we never die even if we fail to draw any defense here. But hopefully we don't do that. And yeah, with Nightmare on the defense, it actually doesn't happen very often, guys. Only 12. We have easily have a full block here. And yeah, this is how the fight is supposed to go, guys. Not that we had to take 10 in our face on this turn and then we fail to split the turn after. But yeah, we have a full block here easily. We do that. And this guy's dead over 3. Cannot kill him this turn, so Flower is going to be messed up, but we also cannot delay his death. So yeah, Potion would have saved 4 or 6, doesn't matter. Flochu is okay, more max HP to make our Mango a little bit better. And yeah, here's a cringe button with a Nightmare Plus in the deck. Even with Fusion Hammer, we don't care, right? We just click this card. Without the Nightmare Plus in the deck, there's something to talk about. With the Nightmare Plus, there's nothing to talk about. You can say maybe CE sometimes, but not really. If this is Alchemized, we maybe have something to talk about over this. But it's not Alchemized. So yeah, we click this thing with Nightmare Plus. No energy. Yeah, no energy. Okay, suddenly we are not that strong. And yeah, you say that we are so strong in Act 2. I have said this multiple times already, but never say that you are strong in Act 2 before you see the boss reward. Because this screen alone can decide whether you are strong in Act 2 or not. And yeah, this thing, seeing this screen, it says that we are not strong in Act 2. Kai, I guess we really think Kai, because Kai doesn't play at all right now. Kai is literally, okay, it's not literally a skip, it's basically a skip. And yeah, there's also Preserve Blackstar, Preserve Insect Blackstar. I mean, that's not even the real Kappa, because we do have Nightmare Red Form, we do have some sustain events in Act 2 cannot screw us over, and we can dodge advance always all we want. So if we see Bloody Idol, if we see Apparition, suddenly we can just do Nightmare Apparition with, and then we sit and behind the fumes. And the elites die. Kind to every prepare. Yeah, kind also into death because it doesn't give us anything in the moment. And we also don't have a lot of flaws to actually find this card. So don't do nothing, prefer to get stronger at least from this card, or we just pick the starter trade. Like, how about that? There's also a third choice that actually makes us a little bit stronger. And with Nightmare Red Form in the deck, that also gets more appealing. With Backstab, it gets less appealing. With Happy Flower, it gets, I guess it's a fair trade-off with a Flower. I do have Happy Flower, yeah, but what does Happy Flower speak for? Between these three. I would say though, before I click the Kai, I probably click Backstab. Because Kite is effectively a skip. Blackstar is also effectively a skip, but the payoff is at least almost guaranteed. And we do have both Preserve Insect and the backstab. Backstab might be okay, didn't pick the dagger throw, use kite for sure. For sure. One dagger throw means that you lead towards the kite. I'm not so sure about that. Being Happy Flower and Insect means Blackstar. Yeah, Blackstar also can beat death. So hopefully we don't freaking die because of Blackstar, because the easy hallway fight, quote unquote easy hallways, are going to be miserable once we pick this thing up. Let's alien Blackstar looks like death right now. With the Zuzu Relics, with this thing is absolutely it's more manageable than usual. If we have both this and this, like we have like complete event protection in Act 2. And we have the Regal Pillow to rest if the whole way fight screw us over. And I guess we can go to a shop still with like 200 gold with the Golden Idol. Honestly, I don't think we're that bad in the elite fights. But I think, of course, we are insanely terrible in the hallway fights. Like, what? No matter what we pick here. Seven so garbage makes you weaker turn one. That is irrelevant. It is a relic that makes you stronger. I would say this right now. This relic makes you stronger. The only reason this complete garbage is because it's competing with a boss relic. But here the other choice is also like complete garbage. So right now I'm just evaluating whether we can get away with Blackstar or not. Because if we cannot, I pick the starter trade. And these are the two choices. I do not click the blind tide here. And yeah, I say that and then first card act pro, second card prepare, plus. And then I cry. Third card count gamble, fourth card to the trade. Yeah, the starter trade actually helps. Like even without Nightmare Red Form, it's still a positive relic. I would say it right now, it's a positive relic. Doesn't matter what cases. Like making you weaker on turn 1 is a complete garbage argument. Would you prefer to have a bottle to the trade plus on your hand in your hand on turn 1? Because that's what it is. Without the discard enabler. Yeah, it's positive, right? You do not say to the negative card. And then of course if you have to the deck, you would prefer to draw it on turn 1. The Ring of the Serpent is a positive relic. It's just like competing with a boss relic, so normally it's complete garbage. But yeah, okay, can we get away with Blackstar? Happy Flower doesn't line up, so very first fight we take like heavy punishment. How heavy is it? Okay, it's bad. Well, what easy hallway fight can we even do? I mean, if we line up Nightmare Red Form, I guess we can do anything. The thief probably runs away without gold. If a battle prep over bottle burst shielding, do you never pick to the trade? Because that is what I'm asking you. Do you never pick to the trade outside the kite? And then discuss synergy? Because if you ever pick a to the trade without additional synergy, you should think that the relic is positive. The relic actually does not make you weaker. If that is the argument. It does make you weaker in turn 1, that is the fact. But overall, like how many fights last 2 turns? If the fight lasts 2 turns, you're only winning, and you are actually not winning in 2 turns with a freaking brick boss relic. I can tell you that already. And yeah, the fight is not going to last less than 2 turns, and absolutely in late Act 3, same thing. To be okay against burst with 2 weeks, also get screwed. We can down the burst with Blade Dance sometimes, with the backstab, and the films does take them down, we do have weakness. But depending on draw, might not be that bad, but overall fairly bad. Against the baseball, if we can line up Nightmare Red Form, the baseball is actually not a problem because the films will kill it, and then we just sit in Nightmare Red Form forever. We probably lose like I would say maybe 5 HP in that fight if we line up Nightmare Red Form. Chosen it's a complete garbage fight. The holy crap is Chosen bad. Chosen is terrible. I feel like play so hard against Garden. Yeah, absolutely. But now that I see this card, this boss relic speed, I would prefer to have a fixing wheel in my deck over this leg speed. Serpent isn't terrible. Yeah. The biggest problem with Serpent is opportunity cost. Right now, that is 0. So I can get away with backstab. Okay, how would I elite fights really? If we have potion, that should be okay. Like Slaver turn on, we have backstab, we can set up flower sometimes. If we have apparition, we're fine against the elite. With Nightmare Plus. It's Serpent with backstab already pick. That is irrelevant. I would pick a second backstab here. And if I pick a second backstab, then actually the without the Serpent, then the Serpent doesn't make anything worse. Like, do not be tricked into thinking that drawing like 3 or 4 quote-unquote real cards on turn 1 is a terrible thing early act 2. Because the fight is fast but not that fast, guys. The fight is not but not that fast. If the fights are that fast, we are either dead immediately or we are super mega winning. And neither is the case here. Serpent makes a good questionable flower to light turn them off and then on. Yeah, but if the fight lasts into turn 4, then it's already better, right? Because then energy plays on turn 4. Most have avocado and chosen and crazy. We have black sweep. We do have black sweep against avocado. We can maybe line up Nightmare red form, and then after that the avocado deals no damage, and we kill with the fuse. The chosen we cannot actually do that. The chosen like lining up Nightmare is extremely difficult, and black sweep doesn't even block in that fight. Because yeah, we get days. If we don't kill the chosen quickly and we don't line up Nightmare red form, we are, I wouldn't say dead, but we are like freaking screwed. It's just the ring, it's just the ring. We are so terrible into the freaking hallway fights. Like we actually cannot even wreck ourselves into the edits. Unless we hero events. And it's not like the Serpent Ring is so bad later on with Nightmare red form. Yeah, it's just starter trade. It's just starter trade. Unfortunately, this deck would actually love the energy, but we don't see it. Would I pick any energy here? Ectoplasm, okay, maybe not with the Golden Idol into potential Bloody Idol. The Mustard Crown, okay, maybe not Mustard Crown, but still not Mustard Crown, still, maybe Sozu actually might be pickable. So Sozu might actually be pickable in this spot because of both a Preserve Insect and Nightmare red form. But the Mustard Crown definitely not, Ectoplasm probably not. And honestly, everything else is pickable. Fusion Hammer is a little bit sad, but it's still fine. Yeah, Final Stone definitely pickable. The Dome is complete trash, but it's actually pickable with Nightmare Red Form already in the deck. Ring makes stronger when initial elites, make passing more open for question mark farming. Yeah. It's just the ring. Because the Black Star also puts pressure on us to freaking take elites. If we pick the Black Star, we don't even take 2 elites in Act 2, like, we effectively skip the freaking boss relic. So it also restricts our pathing in a sense. It's just this here. And yeah, never say you are strong into Act 2 before you see the boss rewards, guys, because this can easily happen. 3 elites, a lot of question mark. We don't go to a shop and no advanced always before this, but 2 advanced always following, and we cannot upgrade red form before the first elite. Okay, this is very dangerous. There is another line. There is another line where we take the bending elite. Drop a boss, yeah, but if we go to a shop, you realize that the moment we step into this shop, we are forced into this bending elite. And if you say that we take this shop or this shop, that's a terrible idea. Because it's still elite before the fire. And then we don't even get question marks with our setup. Advance always a complete trust question mark are very good. With the preserve insect, I guess you can buy 2 potions here and then brute force this elite fight, burning elite with the preserve insect. And then we get to upgrade red form, 1 advance always, and then maybe we get to rest with Rigo Pillow. Or we can rest here first into upgrading red form here. Into 2 late edits. Regardless, we always start here. Like not starting here makes absolutely 0 sense. And then we can observe situation after the first fight. Triple bots. Root. We can down one of them immediately, but then we take 12. If not, we take 8 and down nothing. Yeah, extremely rude. And then we did not draw leg sweep or the blade dance turn one. I mean, we probably take 12 to our face and then down 1 bird, right? We will probably take 12 to our face to down 1 bird. Because otherwise, this fight gets nowhere. This card doesn't do anything in this fight. And Nightmare doesn't line up on turn 1. Maybe you can line up Blade Dance Nightmare sometimes to down like 2 other birds. But yeah, not drawing this on turn 1, not drawing this on turn 1 means we are behind damage. So blocking this hit doesn't make next turn any better. And we only pay 4 more HP immediately. So let's do that. Which one do we down? Doesn't matter too much, but this is still 15 damage. 15 plus 5 is 20, so 20, this goes to 11, this goes to 8. 11 is a better number than 8, right? Yeah, 11 is just a better number. I mean, 8 is 2 ships. But if you draw Blade Dance, we would probably use it to down the other birds. So 11 just means that double strike can kill, and maybe sticky strike survivor can kill. Strike neutralize doesn't kill. But that's only 1 case, and neutralize better on an attacking bird anyway to block for 6. So we down this guy. Wow, Nightmare red form. Yeah, here we can do double strike on this and take another 7. Or we can play the Fumes. We can play Fumes Defense Strike and kill this over. Yeah, this guy's dead over 2, but of course we take. How much damage are we taking if we do that? Like 15, we take another 10. So we take 3 more to get the Fumes in play. Fumes in play, not that important actually. They have not buffed yet, and the moment we draw into Blade Dance, we down one of the other 2. Next one we have 4 energy as well. And then we only need to deal with 1 bird. And yeah, already her operation range after 1 fight. So yeah, we are strong, so strong next 2 is absolutely a bit. Before you see the boss reward. So don't say that. But yeah, what are we doing here? There's another line where we just Nightmare the Fumes instead and play the defense. But then next turn, this guy can attack again. We have 4 energy. So we can play like double Fumes next turn into double defense, for example. Or Blade Dance down 1 into 1 defense. Afterwards, it doesn't kill this guy though. This guy flies up against and then Fumes, double Fumes, only 6 damage. Single Fumes is probably the safest. It costs us 3 HP though. If we double strike defense here, next turn, let's say this guy is swooping, this guy is buffing, and we fail to draw the Blade Dance. What is happening? We have to kill this guy over 2. This can down, but even after we down this one, if they both buff, then it is good again if this is not in play. And yeah, this is the battery draw as well. We'll probably just pay another 3 HP to play the fumes here. Yeah, we just pay 3 HP to play the fumes. And this only dealing 8 here, so we still have to strike this guy. Double scoop. Okay, good thing, and we did not need to roll to great dance. Good thing we draw this hand, otherwise we would be like super crying right now. We are still crying a little bit, by the way, because this is only actually scoop block. We take 1 damage. We take 1 damage here. Actually, take 0 because we can still play. Yeah, we have point energy this turn, so flower plays full. Times 6, 1 times 6, so we down this guy and try to end the fight by next turn. Poison is 5 into... Yeah, poison is 5 into 7, so it's 12 only. We need 15. We don't really have 15 in the deck because we draw the card that can deal 15 already. Sometimes we have 10 in the deck, not always. Yeah, killing this turn is not super easy then. So I guess flowers mess up a little bit. I mean, with the ring, maybe flower on turn 2 is better. So flower on 1, if we can line up flower on 1, it's maybe better than 2, a little bit. With backstab opening hand. But yeah, we down this guy, right? No, not downing this guy makes no sense. But the only question is whether we play strike here to instant kill this. Poison, how fast is it? 5, 7, 9, 7 next turn, 9 the turn after. When flower is on 0, it doesn't kill. 21 only. And we can still block this guy because he's not buffed yet. So if we just let poison kill this guy naturally, flowers loop back to 1. Sometimes we are forced to kill this guy over 2, but with the left flip in the deck, maybe not. Yeah, probably just kill down and putting 5 damage here doesn't hurt anything. Yeah, putting 5 damage here actually doesn't hurt anything. Because it's like 5, 7, 9, so it's 21 damage. Your other boss relic choice, Kite and Backstar. And yeah, we block next turn. The turn after this guy dies to poison. Wait, no, I could have not have killed. We will let 1 damage off. Do I have a math background? I really don't know how you define as a background, but I am fairly decent in math. In school at least. And I did take I did minor in math in college. But yeah, if you ask me whether I'm gifted at mathematics and or not, then I would say I'm probably decently gifted at mathematics. Cool. What did I major? Don't mind me asking. I major in information systems. Like basically computer science, but slightly different. If you're not familiar with the course. But yeah, it was freaking boring, so I just left college in my 3rd year. So that was basically what happened. Although probably a mistake. But doesn't matter, right? Sometimes you make mistakes in life. Can go no potion. Bouncing Flux plus. Now that basically kills every single enemy after Nightmare Red Form is down, but again it costs two energy in a deck that is already like insanely energy hungry. You know, all the time. Yeah. But I mean, as long as you learn from your mistake, it gets better. Yeah, it's green. It is green. Remove Deco. No. Deco 3 energy recipe for freaking disaster unless we get bullet time. Like, do not be tricked into Nightmare Red Form thinking that it's good for Deco. It's a freaking recipe for disaster. I mean, we probably still click it because it does make us probably better in whatever this fight is. Like against the baseball is good, against the chosen is actually good if we draw it early. Even if we draw it late, if we had slam red from early, it also is positive. Against double tip is complete crap, but against avocado is probably positive. And sometimes we can still play this together with leg sweep on a turn where we have 4 energy with the flower. And if we do not pick this, is a freaking skip. Like, we actually do not pick Sucker Punch in a deck that is, first of all, energy hungry for output. And secondly, we already have a Weak Chain. And thirdly, whenever we deploy this, Weaken becomes like nothing. Second next also makes no sense. So is this better than skip? It probably is, right? Because it instantly opens up Catalyst pick. And yeah, Nightmare Catalyst right now, sure. With this thing as well. And yeah, if we lose 36 HP in the very first hallway fight, then I probably accept the Burning Elite to just to go for the shot. And yeah, avoid this advanced hallway. Because if we go for this elite, we have to fight 2 advanced hallways immediately afterwards, no fire. That probably kills us. So let's not do that. And we accept the Burning Elite. Box. Yeah, here's an acro for the kite pick. You could be happy. Toolbox way better than card remove when buy straight on the table with this thing and force strike still in the deck. If we have a little bit more control over the fight, then honestly bandage up is not bad. With 3 energy only with a freaking nightmare in the deck. Unfortunately, we don't. So yeah, we just click toolbox. Unfortunately, this means that we cannot buy potion. So potion change right now 50% into Burning Elite. Sure, hope we get a potion. And it is considering buy seems strong. I mean, I don't know. We can also just not run into bites here. Yeah, I guess toolbox is still stronger than 2 potions. I don't even want to pop food juice right now in case we run into operations here. And toolbox usually gives a 0 cost cut. So playing on 3 energy makes this stronger as well. Transform to instantly make the buy straight like a lot worse. Picking mutations with the toolbox is a thing. If it gives dramatic entrance, for example, and it only works with the backstab. So mutation works better with the toolbox, mutation works better with backstab. Sometimes we draw blade dance on turn 1, sometimes we draw skewer. And with the preserve insect and our extremely limited output, any free output is welcome. Nightmare Jack said, yeah. One flower on 2 now with toolbox? Probably. Probably now. Now with the toolbox flower on 2 in case it's like apotheosis or the ball. Or sometimes hand the grid as well. But yeah, mutations, right? Because I really do not want to risk like stepping into an empty node here before burning it. If it is buy straight, we are still trading for bites. Can't remember last time I picked Jax. It should be very rare. The last time I clicked Jax on the Silent, it was like before the champ when I had no solution. And I had Tungsten Rod and some sustain. That was the last time I remember that I ever picked checks in this event. Man, if we pick mutation and this is picking mausoleum, like it would be very sad. But yeah, into this fight, I think I want to get like any guarantee output I can get. If transform bricks right now, we're just dead in this fight. Did that work out? Yeah, yeah. The run wood, the run wood. Like with tungsten run and with some sustain, honestly, strength is good on silent. Strength is very good on silent because of blade dance. But yeah, we just take mutations, right? Of course, mutation is slightly worse with the starter trait, but that's fine. With the toolbox, it gets slightly better again. If we see any kind of artifact from this, like Panacea, for example, we get to keep the 3 strength. Yeah, dramatic engines would be nice in the elite fight. This is 33 plus 14, 47 is not enough to kill. Secret weapon only gets the skill, maybe can get the neutralize, maybe can get the bites out of the way. I would prefer to draw maybe this on turn 1 and then this thing on turn 2. If we take the skewer right now and do nothing else, we have plus 33. Actually, it's like 39. 39, 14, this guy is just 7 HP and he goes to 42. Unfortunately, 42 is impossible to do after this turn, even with 4 energy. But if we have Sticky Strike already in our hand with the Survivor, this is 15. This is 15 and then we get another 26. 15, 26 is 41, 41 plus 14, we have 5 damage off still. yeah, standard chest has the achievement by plus, not wrong. But it is probably no. If we pick dramatic entrance and we have skill in the opening hand, we kill immediately. So that is 5 out of 20, 1 out of 4, 25%. If we cannot kill immediately, then the first secret weapon is better. Just to get the garbage attack out, draw power, and we draw into this to kill, and we draw into this to block. But 25% is worth taking, right? Because getting 1 strike out of the deck doesn't improve our draw by like 25%. I did not draw it. Elite Films is in play, so if we draw into... it's fairly close actually. Okay, we draw into red form right now, so we actually play the red form. And then, yeah, the bouncing fast can actually perform here. And of course, we need to kill this guy over 3 turns. So now we can think about whether to block this one or not, because if we don't block this one, right, we are still in perfect HP range for operation right here. And we are not guaranteed to draw this next turn. If we don't draw this and we draw this instead, we can deal 12 plus 30 next turn. If we do not do anything, we only deal 30, this goes to 16. No, that's wrong. Yeah, the moment we draw to this thing is dead. Right, the moment we draw to this thing is dead because we only has 11 real HP and the film strip artifact. Yeah, the plus is always lethal, it's true. So we just block this one. No reason to ever deal damage here. Yeah, we have lethal next turn. And flower goes to 2. Yeah, plus already playing. No potion. 60% out. We have to run to Burning Elite without potion. Man, Terror is so sick, but how sick is it on 3 energy with a deck like this hungry? Imagine picking Slice over freaking Terror, because that is maybe our life right now. Cannot be true, right? Cannot be true. I refuse. I just refuse. Terror is better the moment the fight lasts for 1 turn more than when we draw the terror. If the fight ends immediately on the hand we draw either this slice or terror, then slice can perform better. If not, terror always outperforms. With the boss automaton. There's also outmaneuver with this deck, actually not too bad with the Realm of the Serpent. And it does open up Nightmare Red Form in some cases, and our deck is so freaking expensive. But yeah, real talk, like, is terror actually stronger than outmaneuver here? Because the more I look at outmaneuver, the more I like it. What are the boss relic? Kite and Blackstar. Terror plays with 2 box Apotheosis. Yeah, but Apotheosis 2 energy commitment is still really hard to play. Yeah, this is plus 1, so Outmaneuver already plays with the boss relic. It absolutely plays with this freaking deck. And yeah, if we have well-laid plans in the automaton fight, Outmaneuver solves the fight instantly because it guarantees we rely on Nightmare Red Form. Not exactly super premium into the Burning Elite, but if we don't line up Nightmare Red Form in the Burning Elite fight, like we are probably I wouldn't say we are completely screwed, but we are kind of screwed, no matter what it is. And the terror doesn't exactly really help with that. I mean, it's not true. If it's more stabbing, the terror absolutely performs. If it's more stabbing, the terror absolutely performs. Because like, don't forget, this red form is not upgraded. So we don't really have a lot of time after we deploy red form. And we need to kill quickly, and terror is good with that. But I guess Outmaneuver gives us like... Outmaneuver doesn't even give us less damage than terror, to be honest, in this kind of deck. If it lines up with this, it's already 20. If it allows us to play Bouncing Flash, it's already way more than 20. And of course, it enables Nightmare Red Form sometimes. The downside, of course, it doesn't do anything on turn 1 if we draw into it, but we have like 2 box to maybe cover that a little bit. And with the flower, even if we draw red from turn 1 together with Outmaneuver, we can still play both. It's actually just Outmaneuver here over terror, right? In this spot. Terror has to be positive against Remedy Leader. Yeah, terror is absolutely positive against Remedy Leader, but Outmaneuver isn't Outmaneuver just better in that fight. Because with the terror, you still rely on her like not freaking attacking, because otherwise you can, if you don't line up red form, you die, and red form is only 2 turns. What was boss relics? This and Black Star and the Kite. So we completed brick on the boss relic. That was the boss relic. But yeah, it is just Outmaneuver. Picking Outmaneuver over terror is kind of insane, but here we are. In this spot, that is probably correct. And anytime the toolbox gives us a trip, the Outmaneuver is also outperforming the terror, that is. And terror is not upgraded. Unenergy commitment in our case right now is still fairly big, because there are definitely things that we might be forced to play over the terror. Like this thing sometimes. Like this thing sometimes, and this thing sometimes as well. Yeah, it's just Outmaneuver. And we still run into Burning Elite because fire is immediately after, otherwise we die. Well, I guess there goes our 5 HP. Or unless you tell me that we want to give out the Flash Plus. But without Terror, Flash Plus, basically most of our damage against both stuff. And yeah, we don't even have 50 gold to give this guy, unfortunate. I would give him all my gold here. I would actually give him all my gold here. Ring juice and shit, if on me. I could actually give this guy all my gold here. Unfortunately, we are 3 short. And ring juice first? Cannot. And yeah, this happened because we low roll gold in this fight. We got 10 gold from this fight. If we got a 12 gold, if we did not roll the absolute bottom of gold drop in this fight, we actually have 50 here. to give him, and then we have 5 more HP going into this. So this card we can, but I don't know why you would why you would like to do that. I don't know whether you discarded this option still here or not. So and I do not want to test it. Keyboard relic? No, I did not. But yeah, we give him the fruit juice. Wow, insane, guys. So we got weaker before the burning indeed. Max HP leader. It does not attack, so panic button doesn't play. We do have 4 energy on turn 1, so mayhem technically doable. Sometimes it screws over the red form, but if we give us any free card like Holy Crown, that's expensive. So mayhem, honestly, not bad. Panic button is only good if she attacks this turn. She doesn't, so it's not. The backstab alone is already killing this. We only need 10 damage to kill this, and my blast is 10 damage. So if we hit my blast here, we guarantee to clean up the gremlin. But then we have a complete garbage card in our deck. 1 strike is only 9 damage, so we need 2 strikes. If we draw Bouncing Fast turn 1, or maybe Nightmare for example, then we can actually do my blast, kill this guy into Nightmare or Flash, so to deal damage on leader. Mayhem is good, but we still need to kill this guy, otherwise next turn we'll be kind of getting dragged. But it's still better than this, right? I refuse to believe that my blast is the correct pick here. Yeah, my Mayhem skewer, it's not even Mayhem skewer, Mayhem like so many things. Our deck is so freaking expensive, we have no energy. And here in Mayhem is just giving us free energy. Even if it accidentally plays red form, it's not that bad. Then we can just force her to attack, and then we get to block 1 turn. Yeah, it's just Mayhem here. My blast would have allowed us to play Nightmare on the Fumes, for example. But here we are on damage shot, so we have to kill this guy instead, and then leave this guy alive. So we can Nightmare backstab. But that's 2 energy 16 damage. Yeah, but you also see right here, right? The exact scenario I said happened. That the Mind Blast allow us to actually kill both Gremlins and prevent her attack next turn. Right now we cannot kill both Gremlins because we did not pick Mind Blast. Like, do not look at the raw numbers. Like, of course I know Mind Blast is in an awful cut. But right here it does beat the threshold, and you see it right now. Exactly the threshold. Nightmare goes on backstab, right, and then not the Fumes. But then we don't even get to play the Fumes if we do that. Nightmare backstab is not even that strong without terror. And then next turn, if she attacks, then it's also not so good. Nightmaring the Fumes means that if she doesn't attack next turn, we get a free turn to play 3 Fumes. If she attacks, it's only for 33, so we are not dead. If it accidentally plays red form next turn and she doesn't attack, we cry. If we play the Mayhem, that is. So maybe there's actually a line here that doesn't even play the Mayhem. Like, we backstab this guy, we Nightmare the Fumes, we play the Fumes, and then we strike the Shield Gremlin. Striking Shield Gremlin doesn't make sense. Strike goes on leader. Because this guy goes to 5 HP, and then gets shielded, so he goes to 15. 15 we cannot even... 15 the Fumes deal 3, so we need to deal 12 damage. And if we play 3 Fumes, we like, have no way to actually deal that. And yeah, we don't play the Mayhem. Yeah, 12 damage is 1 energy on this, we never have this next turn. If she attacks next turn, we are probably taking 33 to our face. If not, we deploy all the Fumes, and then after that we can play red form. If we don't draw to red form next turn, that is. But yeah, that is fine, right? We Nightmare the Fumes, we backstab, kill the Sticky Gremlin, we play the Fumes, and we play Strike on the leader. And then that's the line here. It doesn't attack. And we don't draw into red form. Now this is quite decent. It attacks now and we draw into red form. So now we can red form and block this hit. Take 4 damage. And then hopefully we can kill over 2. With 12 poison. Next time we have 4 energy as well. Our maneuver will also line up and we freely attack. I can kill this to block for 1 and we shoot because here this thing on the leader doesn't do anything. And yeah, Serpent draws into red form, absolutely. He buffs again. Next turn poison is like 25 plus 25 plus 36 is 61, so we still need to deal 58. Our maneuver, if next turn we draw into the skewer, we actually have 50 damage. So we actually play the our maneuver here for 20 because the flash is not even good. Yeah, the flash is not even good here. Actually, it's good if we play Blade Dance, neutralize, kill this, and then flash on leader. So we do that. Yeah, Blade Dance will kill Mage and then flash. He attacks. Oh my god, our maneuver saves life, guys. I mean the Terror would also play. Yeah, I guess Terror would also play. Terror is still 45 damage here. Terror is still 45 damage here. And then we are not even dead. We can Lex you to block her. But here we get a kill. Okay, 50% potion chance. Is that a catalyst? I mean, it's a catalyst minus that I don't know when we get to upgrade it, but we actually picked the thing up. And yeah, now the Terror is very sad. There's a good thing we actually have this over Terror now. Unless you tell me that the next elite fight kills us with a Terror, but hopefully that's not the case. Empty catalyst. Yeah, very, very empty in this spot. I can also see it. But yeah, of course we go here upgrade red form over taking this garbage fight. And we upgrade red form first over the catalyst. Because the catalyst minus honestly is enough with the nightmare. And sometimes we need to rest here. Snecko. Snecko. Is this deck good for Snecko or is it bad? For some reason I think Snecko might actually be slightly positive. But I'm not sure. But I mean, it's not a guarantee. So hopefully this guy is kind to us. But yeah, secret weapon, right? I do not want to draw strikes. I think not drawing strikes is way more important than dealing like 11 more damage here. We have Nightmare Catalyst for next turn. Like the fumes into Nightmare Catalyst. Next turn we have 4 energy as well. And yeah, I just pull the strike, garbage strike out of the deck. This is only times 8 though, so it's only like 20 poison. It's fine, Snecko deck really should be. Yeah, it's like mostly sarcastic, but hopefully this guy doesn't screw us. Imagine this guy screwing us with a deck like this. With +1 draw per turn as well, that would be sad. But yeah, Films into Nightmare Catalyst is fine. It's not that strong yet, but it's okay. If we draw to 0 cost flash next turn, this guy is also dead. 1 cost flash. Not quite 0, but it will do. We can also try to set up flower for next fight. We can kill right now, yeah? I think we can kill right now. With this being 15 and times 8 is 120, so he's dead. But we can also just block this turn. And we don't even play Catalyst. We can do like leg sweep, red form, bouncing flash, and then we try to kill over 2 or something. May want to block 1 turn? Yeah, but we don't really have control over when we kill. Unless you tell me this is taking 2 damage. We can also just not play red form and take 2 damage instead to set up flower. Red form means that this is intangible, 1 intangible, 2 intangible, and when 0 is runs out. So we actually had to kill by the time it's 0 if we fail to kill over 2. And this is only 30 damage. I mean, regardless, this happens. And regardless, this happens. Defend and 1 kata, yeah, I'm also thinking about that line. We are not debuffed next turn, at most we need to block for 30. Because you see, yeah, it's not even guaranteed that we don't take damage next turn if we don't red form here. And if that's the case, it will cost more HP than just 2. We can just pay 2 HP and play 2 catalysts. We pay 2 catalysts, it's dead next turn, guarantee. And then yeah, we set out to 1 and we move on. But in case of potential bomb or apotheosis in the elite fight, I think flower should be on 2 if possible. Defense on catalyst is 30, 30 is 87 damage in 3 turns, so we need to deal 14, we always have that. And next turn, at most we have to block for 30, we draw 6 of these. If we draw 2 defense, at most we take 3. If we draw this, and we can play both, we can full block. If this guy is playing the debuff attack next turn, it's only 7, and this alone is full block, and then we kill over 2. Yeah, I can probably get away with playing defense here and set flower to 2. Yeah, it's only the 7 hit. And at most we take 2 again here. But here we can just double defend into skewer, and that is a guaranteed kill next turn. Yeah, it's 63 damage from poison and 10 damage from here, so it's a guaranteed kill. Duplication potion, okay, that wins 1 fight. The moment we draw into red form it is. Yeah, the kite pickers. If you're still alive by now, you are happy. But I mean, the deck would also be different, because with the kite, you probably buy an acro here. But yeah, this also shows you, yeah, the line of blind picking the kite, and you say the prepare is uncommon is not a thing. We have not seen a single prepare after the fight. And yeah, betting on seeing a prepare when you only have like maybe 3 or 4 fights before your life runs out. Not exactly a good plan. Now, acro would be very pickable if we actually have energy. We don't. 37 HP is probably enough to upgrade with this full potion, because we can still rest after this fight. Yeah, we can still also rest after this fight. Deadly poison minus honestly might be a thing. How the Black Star fans doing? Honestly, I don't even know. Okay, without the Serpent Draw, we might be dead here though. Yeah, okay, it's true. Without the Serpent Draw, we have to face like 43 damage. And we do not draw into red form. Oh, that would be a sad story. Yeah, that would be a very sad story. Skip out strategic? No, I started trade. But yeah, real talk, Deadly Poison minus. How bad is it? Honestly, not bad at all right now that we have like freaking Nightmare Catalyst. But after the Thieves is down, we also don't need to actually do that. And picking Deadly Poison right now also decrease the chance that we line up Nightmare Red Form and Nightmare Catalyst itself. Don't have Gallet plans yet, don't have any card draw besides this. Acro on 3 energy in this spot, like after we did this second, it's going to be strong. But for now, it's not going to perform. And with this relic, we also need like less card draw than usual. But I don't know. Oh, with liquid memories, we can actually bypass the actual quote-unquote downside for at least one fight. And then after we leave this deck, it's just going to be good. Assuming we see the fourth energy, which we might not. But yeah, Acro is probably still good, like with our Nuber as well. So we can play Acro here. There's also Flash Shed with the mutations. Not interested. Real Relic, please. Okay, Real Relic acquired, guys. Very Real Relic right here. Okay, this is good. This is extremely strong. Of course, any Relic plans we pick now. And sometimes this also gives us a 0 cost power. Rare Relic, Small Chest, no, it's uncommon. A Mummified Hand is uncommon. Small Chest literally cannot give you Rare Relic. It's only common or uncommon. But yeah, absolutely we upgrade here then. We upgrade Catalyst. If we upgrade Catalyst, we never die in this fight from 37, right? With these 2 potions. Like, no chance. Unless you tell me Slaver's kill us on turn 2. But with this thing, we also draw... Sometimes the Preserve Insect doesn't happen, right? It's not even Burning Elite. Looking really good. I mean, it's not really good yet because we still have a freaking Brick Boss Relic. But it's certainly looking more doable than after we lost like... I don't know how much HP in this fight. Like 20 something. And yeah, we also get the Morbang picking up as well. So Morbang, if we don't die immediately after we traded from Redwood, then it's actually good. Now, there's another line here where we take a triple question mark instead to fish for Bloody Idol with the Zuzu Resist or Colosseum. Trading 1 Elite and 1 Advanced always for it, but also 1 Fire. Never go to question mark? Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and it's honestly a real consideration. The... It's a boss relic. If we see 1 more power, if we see a well plan or something, that might not even be wrong. Because like, again, yeah, Mummified Hand is also insane with nightmaring your power. It doesn't even need to be red form. If we nightmare the films, it also gives 3 energy. Of course the upgrade goes here. And I think we just give up on Elite, right? Because this fight is also complete trash. This fight is complete trash and this node is so freaking good. And yeah, we have like idol protection. Yeah, we just go triple question mark here. Yeah, we just go triple question mark. Ooh, plus 60 gold. Okay, how viable is that? Probably not at all, but yeah, probably not at all, but it's a funny thought. Yeah, you can even play with 2 box. Any panache, any sadistic, even mayhem. Like just discount. The real pick here is Master of Strategy. We don't really care about Panacea. Because of... actually, Panacea is 3 strength. With Medicine it's only 20 gold right now. Yeah, but only if we don't get wrecked afterwards. If we draw to red form this turn, we probably have to play it as well. If we draw to films, we can still play it. So it's only red form that breaks it. Panacea has 3 strength in this fight. Not that important, right? This fight is probably fast enough. Yeah, it's just Hand of Greed. It is just Hand of Greed. Because Hand of Greed also means that we don't actually need to block this hit. I mean, we can, but we don't have to. Yeah, it's already 37 and we do that. This is 7 for each ship. So it's slightly short. Unfortunately, no discard. 21 plus this. This 13 actually. 13 is better than 14. So we actually have to 14, 35 somewhere here. Yeah, 35 is not good enough to actually kill. So if we do not draw into red form, I mean Lexu can still block 1 turn and then red form can kill. So leaving this guy at like 3 HP is fine as well. Equip might be nice with the grid. With the Nightmare Red Form Night Catalyst in the deck, this wins us any one fight. So unless we take heavy damage, I don't want to trade this away for 20 gold. I would buy this in the shop for 100 gold. So let's not throw it away for 20. Oh yeah, Red Mask also like very sick. Red Mask very sick because it makes the Act 3 events better, and we only have this for Act 3 if we don't see Bloody Idol right here. And it strips one layer of artifacts, so it makes the poison opener like even faster with our Nightmare Catalyst. Okay. Which one do we kill after this guy though? I don't think we ever take 7 here. But which one do we kill after this guy? Is there a way we... Actually, there's a way that we distribute damage better, actually. Blade Dance at 21 and this 13, so exactly 34 here. And then we can do... Yeah, we can actually kill Bear this turn and still kill Pointy. Yeah, we can kill 2 of them this turn. Actually, we cannot. It's only 37 damage. We cannot play Strike. 37 is exactly one off as well. Yeah, it's actually just on off, unfortunate. And then if it's on off, then just leave this guy on 3 and take the hand with damage, right? And then take the hand with go. But I always play this. And that means that it's 13 here, 1 energy. No, we cannot do that. We can actually not do that. So we have to waste 1 damage here, no matter what. Doesn't matter too much. This guy is living on 4. Weaken's probably more dangerous than Bear Shielding because of our poison. So just double shift on this. First 20. And then we put damage on Romeo. Did not drawn to red form. So we take a 7 HP here, unless we did not draw to red form nor leg sweep, so that is slightly sad. I guess 7 is fine. We definitely do not potion for 7. And if we had ignore Pointy last turn and kill Bear instead, we would also take 7. So far we have not lost any HP yet. And yeah, the 1 damage difference actually matters here, because if not, we can actually just do neutralize into bouncing plus because this doesn't even kill. Liquid memories for the hand of for 7 HP. I don't think so, right? Because apparition can still be in here. And of course I don't block for 1 over playing 12 poison. Yeah, I have to play red from this one. Like no other line makes sense. Hopefully discard discount one of the block cards. Did not, so we take another one. But yeah, one is not. I don't want to kill this turn. We want to kill next turn, so we block this turn. And of course we want to... actually, I want to echo right now. To shuffle all of these out and increase the chance of a hand of greed. If we draw into hand of greed, immediately maybe I take the kill. And yeah. Hopefully hand greed next turn. He does block for... yeah, only 9. No problem. Plus 40 gold. Another Blade Dance for potential front load damage with the mutations. Considerable, not exactly good. Yeah, it's probably bad, right? We just fought the leader. So this book stabbing. Against book stabbing, the front load doesn't matter. Against the slavers, the front load is good, but against slavers, I'm willing to spend one of the premium potion. And against slavers, like playing Blade Dance still means we take 20 turn 1 or something. It's actually 50 with this thing. But this is not good enough. Remove 1 is fine. Buy straight, get ghost, but we still do that, absolutely. With Nightmare cut this red for me, this deck remove gets more valuable. Library. Library is good. So no Bloody Idol, no Operation, no Colosseum. But library is fine. No well-lit plans. And yeah, here's the thing for your the kite pickers. Kite picker is pretty happy right now with freaking mummified hand to the trade. If you're still alive. Maybe you are. Because we are at like 31 HP, it's not like we are at 15 or something like that. And with the Kai and an Acro, you still also draw into the red form in the leader fight. But yeah, this is just to the trade, unless... Oh my god, are we picking setup? With Mummified Hand, no way, right? Yeah, with Mummified Hand, no way, right? Well, it's okay. It's slightly worse with the red mask. Slightly worse with Nightmare Red Form, but first copy of Will is fine. But Tools the Trade is only very good, a very good card in our deck because it lines up the combos more often. It's even better now with the freaking Mummified Hand. And this is yellow, this is not yellow. Setup is honestly the best thing if we see Pyramid after this side. I'm not even kidding. Setup is actually the best pick here if we see Pyramid after this. But of course, for now, in the Elite fight, it might not perform. And into the Automaton fight, of course, I probably want this. Man, yeah, like, how bad is it? We have Mummified Hand, is freaking yellow, it's already a good card. Yeah, just pick this. Northern Slavers, Apotheosis. Is Apotheosis even good? We only have 3 energy turn 1. This guy is hitting for 10. I guess it's okay. It doesn't make this full block, it makes this cost 0. All of the other important cards are upgraded already though. So it's probably not even good. It's not even good, right? The only thing it really does is give us 1 energy with the tools. And then that's about it. 1 energy with outmaneuver, but this thing also doesn't matter that much. Like this upgrade. Weakness upgrade doesn't matter. We also have the Witch Chain already. All the poison cards are upgraded. These cards are upgraded. We just pick Good Instinct here, right? To get free block. Top decking Catalyst. Slightly liquid, but we can always liquid memories if the fight goes badly. We actually deal a lot of damage turn 1 as well. With the mutation. It's not like we deal 0. Energy this turn. We take 6. We brick on the leg sweep and the red form. But next turn is only 21. 24. So even if we have to take a full hit next turn, we don't die. And we don't actually need to upgrade before the boss. We can actually rest with the Regal Pillow. But yeah, play the films and see. And actually, no, it's not the film. It's the tool, the trade, right? Because Catalyst is drawn through already. We'll play this first and see what it discounts. If it discounts one of these 4, we can still play everything. Yeah, nice. So we play our whole hand. It's not drawn to red form or leg sweep. Now that is rude. We are taking 13 here. Liquid Memories is... The Liquid Memory is just way better than 13 HP, right? Before I use this for 13, I just rest before the boss. Oh yeah, probably should do that. Also set up Flower 2/2/2. Only if we get a kill next turn. We are not even guaranteed a kill next turn. Yeah, Nightmare doesn't lead to a guaranteed kill next turn ever. And we never play Strike over Skewer unless you tell me... Yeah, not happening. It's Terra Poison, it goes to 15, 15 goes to 17, it's 26. No, it's 15, 7... Yeah, 15, 17, 32. 32, it goes down to 26, 26 actually 23. I need 3 and we draw +3 from here next turn. Sometimes can kill, sometimes cannot. Next turn we will also have red form to block. So we never die next turn, even if I don't potion here to kill. We draw to skewer, we get the kill immediately. Yeah, nice. So we get to keep our flower. On skill, footwork with a mummified hand. If we don't have nightmare red form, it's good. If we have nightmare red form, it's still sometimes enough the nightmare target. And that is a way to solve Awakened One. I mean, it's not really Awakened One. Okay, Awakened One can be a big issue. Hopefully it's not, but it can be. But I mean, we can just nightmare red form with we draw extra cards and with the film sticking down, we'll probably kill in time in 12 turns. Nightmare Football is basically a backup plan when Nightmare Red Form doesn't line up. Or yeah, when in the fight we don't want to play Red Form early. But with Catalyst in the deck, there's no such thing, right? Because the one fight where we might not want to play Red Form early is Awakened One. But in that fight, Nightmare Football is not even good. So probably not interested. Because it's also not upgraded. If football is green, it's way better. Because right now it's like also eating up one upgrade. If we pick it up. Upgraded football even when Nightmare not exactly that strong. I mean, it is with the mummified hand, so how bad is it? Yeah, win cards are always better, absolutely. Unless it's infinite play. Infinite play, you want to pick it as a quote-unquote Act 1 solution, but then you don't want it to be upgraded. Football is positive in the automaton fight though. That I would say. Yeah, the football is positive in the automaton fight, and if we in the whole way fight the deck 3, if we break on the red form, then it's probably still positive, right? Because like other red form, we have no real front load block at the moment, and we would probably pick up backflip with the draw consistency from this, like having less blockers in the deck, also less of a concern. Yeah, it's probably still positive. Like at worst, it blocks one draw for one cycle in the Awakened One fight. Because after we Nightmare Red Form, we just play all powers anyway. It's probably pickable. Like with the mummified hand, how bad is it? And yeah, we rest here from 14. Use a real pillow. Ah, suddenly 50. Thinking ahead over Wood Instinct, if we want to play around Nightmare Footwork, this is good, but thinking ahead is pretty amazing, right? If we draw into Nightmare cut this unwanted this turn, we can also have one more roll for that. Yeah, cut this. Now next turn we can maybe line up Nightmare Catalyst. Not really. I mean, not yet. Wait, this guy's stealing Nightmare Red Form. So they both need to die. That is the verdict here. They both need to die. Unless we play Acro this turn. Unfortunately, the Acro here... The Acro being in our hand means that we actually cannot force the films to discount the Sticky Strike. Otherwise, it's +2 energy. If we draw immediately to Nightmare... Outmaneuver is good next turn though. If they steal Nightmare Red Form, then we can outmaneuver into skill instant kill the one we want to kill. It strips one layer of artifact, but one artifact only. With the films now, not necessary. Even if we draw to Nightmare right now, we can also just Nightmare the films, right? We don't even need to Nightmare Catalyst. Or we just wait for Nightmare Red Form. Can discard this. And I think we're gonna start with this first. Any discount is decent. I don't want to commit energy on this beforehand. I guess we aggro them. Okay, red form, so this guy's stealing Nightmare and the other guy's stealing one of these 4 cards. Nightmare we probably want to get back. So can kill this guy. And strip 1 layer here, play outmaneuver, skewer, instant kill. Next sweep. And yeah, with the instant kill is not even good. I guess we want to kill with 4 energy. We want to kill this guy with 4 energy, like skill for 4, and then Nightmare is in our hand for next turn. And then it lines up with either Catalyst or Red Form. And that is good. So can maybe start with full work. Yeah, now we actually wait. That was bad. Because now we have to take another 8. So just play the freaking survivor. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Please ignore that. I mean, we can still spend 1 energy to kill this next turn, and Nightmare costs 2 only. And we get flower energy as well, so it's not so bad. Would be worse. Yeah, we still block this 8. Because next turn we might need to take damage as well. Red form is in our hand, and Sticky Strike is free. So we get to kill right now, do Nightmare on red form, and yeah, that's it. And with Nightmare red form, we also maybe want to play our maneuver for next turn. We never play Echo. Unfortunately, it means that we take some front load damage from here, but irrelevant. Of course, we don't potion for like this right here. How much damage are we even taking? We face 32. And we block for 14, so we take 18 damage. Take 18, that's like 5 HP into the next act. Yeah, I definitely do not use the quote-unquote instant win potion for 5 HP. Still done Nightmare Red Form run. I mean, if you simplify this one to like Nightmare Red Form, you're not doing it justice. I have to say. Of course, we do have Nightmare Red Form in the deck, but circumstances are fairly special for this run. Of course, after this, if we get a good boss relic, the run is probably fairly... I wouldn't say fairly, like super easy, but it's probably fairly straightforward. But you can already tell from the boss relic that something has gone wrong in this run. But yeah, it's fine. If all moves up, yeah, we actually do not fought for a little bit of HP. That makes no sense. And yeah, here we can just start playing red form. We're taking chips at once, doesn't matter. Catalyst immediately... It's not that good, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. After we kill this guy, we can also just stack up Bouncing Flood. No, it's bad, right? To use Catalyst right now. It's ready for first boss? Yeah, it's here. Yeah, it's just bad, right? To use this right now. For only 5 poison. Like 10 poison, in fact. And then we want to kill this guy as soon as possible, that so that I can actually get to play Bouncing Flood. So play 1 defense into this for 2. You skip boss relic in this run? No. You need a very good reason to skip boss relics. Usually the reason is when you are overwhelmingly strong, and all the downside just really make you weaker. But that case is very rare. There's certain kind of trust with Pyramid. Yeah, it is, but Pyramid is so good that we probably also don't care. I mean, I sure hope we actually don't care. So now we can wait again and probably shoot. If we lose out on, let's say we redraw this in 3 turns. So we lose out on like 52, 54 damage, but afterwards we get like 36 more poison. It's just positive. Did not run to any block. So if we want to play the flash this turn, we're taking 2 damage, and I do that. But really, the way from the boss in Act 1, the choice was between this, the hovering kite, and the black star. And at the time, we did not have to the threat or the aggro. Like the deck was until here, when we picked the boss relic. So the kite is effectively a skip. The black star is also effectively a skip, but sometimes has some upside. And the other thing is this thing. 6 already. All defense are useless, but this thing is still blocking next turn. The relic by the end of icon, it was up until here. Yeah, before the 2 bounce. Ah, 0 block. So we have to take like 1 more turn, and we did not draw into catalyst. I guess we just kill next turn. Take another 2. We can just kill over 3. Yeah, we just kill over 3. And get flower to 2 again. So we don't even play catalyst in this fight. Yeah, okay, cool. It runs definitely not over these potions. Bullet time. Now, I did say a second 3 energy is a recipe for disaster. That changes a little bit with a mummified hand and the bullet time in your deck. That definitely changes a little bit. And yeah, bullet time already gets better with this relic as well than usual. And if we see 4 energy, it's good. If we are stuck on 3 energy, it's also good. If we have pyramid, it's like absolutely good. If we see Secco, it's also phenomenal. On the other hand, there's unpickable crap and positive cut, but not good enough. Okay, before this choice actually makes or break the run. So before I make this choice, I take a short break. Toilet break to refresh myself, like 3 minutes. So be right back. Okay, so number one, yeah, it's absolutely clear that it's never final stone. Like that's at zero, don't draw. You draw all the innate cards. The keyword innate, the keyword innate is basically saying that it puts the card on top of the draw pile, and then you draw into them. It's not that the card is magically placed in your hand, so it does get rerolled by Snecko. But yeah, something absolutely clear is never the final stone. So it's between the Ripper and the Snecko, and both phenomenal. Snecko can of course screw us, but number one, we do have quote-unquote sustain from the Rigo Pillow and the Blood Vial a little bit. Number two, the Coffee Ripper turns this off. Number three, we have bullet time. Number four, we are not ahead on removes and also not behind. Only 3 strikes left. And of course, we have Mummified Hand. Another thing that speaks for the Snecko, it does liquid memories. This potion wins any fight for us if we line up like Nightmare Catalyst, Nightmare Redfall. The same goes for this potion. We can duplicate Redfall, duplicate Catalyst, and that wins any one fight. But in order for this thing to win us the fight, we need to draw into the cards. So yeah, Ripper energy is nice and all, but if we don't draw into the cards, these potions do not bail us out. And the relic speaks for the Snecko over the Coffee Ripper. And then also this relic with the Snecko also has some synergy. And yeah, everything speaks for Snecko, right? We even have happy flower for some turns. And of course, we also have free parting. Like another thing is that we have a lot of gold, potentially even more, because we have both red mask and golden idol, and we go question marks. Like we had a lot of gold and free parting, which means that we don't even need to fight elite. Yeah, we can just go like double shop and then remove the strike instead, and that makes the deck like so much stronger. Try not to be screwed by Snecko. It's not easy to be screwed by Snecko in this spot. It can happen. It can absolutely happen, but it's not easy. Because like any turn we draw into this, we play our whole hand. The other turns, Mummified Hand, anytime we draw into this, it is quote-unquote discounted. Snecko give us one free upgrade with this. Outmaneuver can sometimes perform. And that is freaking expensive, man. Everything speaks for Snecko. If we don't have Rigo Pillow, then maybe it's a little bit closer. If we have Sustain in the form of not the Rigo Pillow, then the value of Ripper goes up significantly. But not in this spot, right? This enables my HP few fight breaking won't kill us. Not just that. Like these potions bail us out in any one fight. After we draw into the cards. And then with the Snecko we draw into the cards like faster than this. So even if we had to face a disastrous fight, that Snecko tries to completely screw us over and we take like 30 damage to our face or something, we can use one of these potions. Everything speaks for Snecko except Ring the Serpent. Do you really think so? With the toolbox, like starter trade actually speaks for this thing now. Yeah, because now you don't even lose the card draw on turn 1. And afterwards, like +1 draw per turn is actually a very powerful effect with Snecko. Especially when you have something like Bullet Time as an energy cheat in your deck. Yeah, it's just good. Snecko ring on Snecko don't lose card draw anyway. Wait, we have 7 + 2 is 9. Yeah, this is 10. This is 10. So yeah, I guess we wouldn't lose card. Completely free party. Upgrades no longer needed because like this upgrade is dead. This upgrade is dead. So there's only this upgrade. Maybe this upgrade. This upgrade is no longer relevant with 8 cards per turn. Yeah. With this, it's actually 9 cards. Holy crap, we draw 9 cards per turn, guys. After this is down. Right, a complete trust question mark is good. Elites are almost free and we can double shot. This fight has a lot of fires and no question mark. This fight has one shot only. Lots of question mark but one shot only, so that's not even that good. We can... Yeah, the double shot part doesn't have a lot of question marks. So we don't get to farm our gold. Situation, pick up football minus having Nightmare Red form. I mean, you don't want to go all in on Nightmare Red form. If you have no other kind of block instead of Nightmare Red form, that's also a recipe for freaking disaster. Because it doesn't, Nightmare Red form doesn't line up in a single fight and then you are dead. And we have Mummified Head, so it doesn't even break the draws. Okay, right now I would prefer not to have it in my deck. After the Secco, I would prefer not to have this in my deck, but before the Secco, it was good. I mean, we still have football upgrade, right? Football upgrade is not that bad. Who's the boss anyway? Okay, deck first. Should not be too difficult unless we get screwed over in the first 2 or 3 turns. This upgrade is okay. This upgrade, I guess it's okay. This upgrade is reasonable, not needed. And we can use like 2 upgrades. So I guess the path for this is not too bad. It's single shot, yeah. I guess it's single shot. Can falling screw us? Falling, we give any attack, right? Yeah, I give any attack to falling. I don't really care. Like skill plus, yeah, goodbye. Sticky strike plus, slightly sad, but also can say goodbye. Any strike, complete trash, and backstab neutralize, yeah, who cares? Like power, if it asks for footwork, maybe, and skill, usually not, unless it asks for a defense. The big setup, yeah, at least the big setup. I mean, how bad is setup really, even with Deco? Like, you also saw the thinking ahead sometimes can play for sure. We draw Catalyst or Nightmare before we hit the targets. And that can give us like another 8 cards to reroll for. It's not even that bad, right? The setup. But yeah, triple question mark into single fire, into another question mark here, into the shop, into this, into hallway fire, into potentially a fire if we need it. If not, we just take another hallway fire. It's not too bad. With Zuzu bracelets, like, I don't know how heavy we should go on the question mark though. We also want a little bit of card reward screens. And we have way too much gold already. Like, holy crap, we have so much gold. If we go to maximum question marks here, yeah? And we go to this shop, let's assume that we don't even see golden idol, but we see red marks instead. So with this thing and the Zuzu, we mostly see one of those. So more bank alone. 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 120 gold. 120 plus 222 is 342 already. 342 plus another 60. Yeah, we have like 750 gold in this shop. That is a little bit overkill. Question mark can be short. Yeah, question mark can be short as well. Not super likely though. It's not like 369. And card rewards are not bad with Deco. Card rewards are not bad with Deco. Even so, okay. Something else, you know, is that if we do not see golden idol or red mask here, yeah, and we go to the question mark after the we never go here. We never go question mark over it. Yeah, we probably never go question mark over it. So that's not a real argument. Also, I guess triple question mark is not. No. Triple question mark is bad because we don't even want double fire. So we go to like this question mark here, this question mark here as well. So this is only 3 question mark, and then after that, yeah, 3 question mark only in this deck is okay. Question mark is high value, but if it's gold we cannot even use, then it's not that good. So probably can start here. Yeah, start here, take 3 fights, go into double question mark, and then we see. I don't know, is this only plus 1/5 on question mark? How good is 1/5 really there? 1/5. If it traces at 2/5, 2 question mark, and then we set into too many question mark, then it's slightly different. What events are there? There's only Red Mask. No, there's only the Madness event that is bad, right? Like Red Mask good, Golden Idol good, shop, yeah, I don't mind double shopping at all. Sensory Stone slightly worse than usual, but also good. And then of course the Rare Relics. And yeah, Rare Relics are just fights as well, so it's just straight up better. Yeah, I guess how bad is it? If we lose too much HP here, for example, we can still path for double fire and then rest one. Time with double, because with potions, I would think so. Yeah, I guess triple question mark is fine. And then we re-evaluate. Because afterwards, there's still like 4 card rewards left at the end of the act. It's not like we see no card rewards in this act, even if we go maximum question mark. We did. Enlightenment. The toolbox card is also not reroll. The toolbox card is not reroll because it's not drawn. So Enlightenment actually can play with deck one if it gives us Enlightenment. Yeah, we also have the potion we want to keep forever as well. It's true. And then of course, like one of these potions can always bail us out with double walker. Oh, we don't want to bullet time either way, so Enlightenment is slightly set. Now doesn't matter. Play defense first, and then if we draw to full block, this is still full block. And yeah, this also gives 2 energy to even skill for a bigger number, so that's pretty cool. Kill right now for 3 energy, so we can kill both of these. And I want to do that. Nothing to... Okay, something to set up. Flower on... With the toolbox. Yeah, flower on 2 is probably the best. And then now the backstab, quote-unquote advantage of 0 cost turn 1 is gone already. So backstab is not even a consideration anymore regarding flower setup. It's just bouncing past fumes and it dies next turn to poison. I mean, if we see mirror, we're still probably mirroring the red form, but mirror bullet time is an interesting thought. Another nightmare red form kind of run. I mean, if you only look at the end game card reverse, the end game screen, then sure. But I don't know whether you can summarize this run as that. Because anytime you see this relic, something has gone wrong. That's basically the summary. Explosive. Oh, 30%, not interested. Yes. We already have way too much gold. And now if we see red mask, we have like 1000. Dramatic entrance is fine. Secret technique is fine. This fight is not that easy though. This fight is actually not that easy for us. To kill Korea, yeah. It's entrance is 11 AoE damage, but it is still technique, right? Because we are also being attacked for 21 right now. If I have bullet time in hand, I can just get nightmare. If I have nightmare in hand, I can get bullet time. If I have both in my hand, I can get the poison card. Because then nightmare card this actually can play next turn. Wait, we are taking damage. If I grab the poison card, we are taking damage here. If not, the nightmare doesn't play. I can also Nightmare Acro and we see 3 more cards. Maybe that's the best line. Because any red form will do, any other block will do. The bouncing flash will be okay. We take 10 damage to our face, but we do have some sustain. And Nightmare Leg Sweep? No, it will cost 2. If I technically Leg Sweep here, Nightmare Leg Sweep will cost 2, and then we cannot actually play a lot of those. And do not forget, we are still dealing 0 damage in this fight, and this fight is not trivial. Like, red form only is only 3 turns, and then these guys just keep coming back. The only quote-unquote AoE damage we have in the deck is the Noxious Fumes. This is just pulling the aggro, right? This is just pulling the aggro, and then we observe the situation after the aggro is played. Blade Dance, yeah, Blade Dance doesn't do it. Start with defend, potentially lose on 2 block if we draw into the footwork, but that's okay. I can also start with like start with 2 the trade is too much. So we have to start with a 0 or 1 cost. It means that there's only defense to play because blind catalyst not really, blind nightmare not really. So it's only defense. At most we lose 2 block. We get another defense and a blade dance right here. But no poison, so Nightmare Catalyst kind of weird. Is it that weird though? Because we do have 5 energy next turn. With potentially this coming in for a cheaper amount. If we don't Nightmare Catalyst, we don't even Nightmare anything. We may overdraw next turn though if we Nightmare. Like drawing 9 cards next turn already. If we Nightmare Catalyst, we are only drawing 7. If I don't play, but the other case is that I don't even play the Nightmare right now. Honestly, not a terrible thing either. Like, not playing Nightmare at all. It's not even that bad. You can Nightmare Bullet Time. Too much card draw, what a problem. Yeah, we can Nightmare Bullet Time. Maybe that's just the best. That's just the best. If we say that this fight might go for long after this. Is there always attack next turn? So we can go here, we take 5 damage. If we can kill this guy next turn, we can also do that. Rude. Yeah, quite rude, but maybe we can do something. So it's bullet time. Full block and kill this. Play this first before the flash. But doesn't matter, never punish. We upgrade the more maneuver upgrade play. I mean, of course it's better than not, but sacrificing 1 node for this thing is a little bit weird, if I can help it. And yeah, you can also see like the football only play last turn. Maybe this turn as well. This probably never play. And we have the energy with it. And yeah, football plays again. If we don't want to play red form, maybe we should just red form. We like 4 bullet times cut this and then some other damage coming up. And this guy is dead over 2. Our setup is fairly difficult in this fight though, I would say. It is not trivial. Play one cost card before the aggro and it's neutralized. Want to kill 2 turns from now. Not easy at all. This guy dies next turn. This guy is dead this turn, but then he doesn't try to come back immediately. So we can kill this guy over 2, everything's good. 1 strike only. Yeah, 1 strike only. Ah, he's still dead. So I could not even play the strike. Yeah. I actually forgot I calculated the 6 damage from Thorn's last turn, but I forgot the 3 damage from Thorn this turn. Okay, so that was bad. I guess whatever, we kill this turn then. And then there's nothing we can do to make this guy live. Wow, another duplication potion. Liquid memory is not strictly better, but it's more flexible because this works way better with the nightmare. So I want to keep on 1 over the 2. Another acro pickable. If we nightmare the bullet time, then acro is just a positive card in the deck. Before that is not that good, right? It's really not that good. Yeah, acro plus, maybe acro minus. And after 2 the trade is down, we already overdraw. Anytime we have nightmare in play, we overdraw. Yeah, not really. No, not really. Can we have a Violet Plans? I would also like a Violet Plans. For sure. Madness, complete trash. So, -4. This is our mango completely gone, by the way. After we take this -4, the mango is gone. So, yeah. Wait, we have not seen a single rare relic yet. So we still do not know what the mango has given us. We have not seen a single rare relic. Hopefully we know soon, because actually event some rare relics, right? Not quite a rare relic. We can toss away bullet time for max HP. Okay, let's not do that. The 2 the trade is very positive with both Mummified Hand and the Snecko, and the upgrade not necessary. We can toss Footwork Wave to get the full heal, but Footwork also exhausts out of the deck. This is probably just a strike remove. Backstab exhaust. And then you also see in the Darkling's fight, after first deck cycle, the fight is not like decided yet. Of course, the difference is 10 heal. The difference is 10 heal, but like, how much do we need the healing really? Honestly, not that much, right? If we really need the healing, we can also just pass for this fire after these 2 fights. And get 1 rest with real pillow, that's a full heal. Yeah, this is just try to remove. Exhaust Snecko is good? Not really, the exhaust. It's better than strike in every single way. Like, you can ignore the 0 cost completely. This is still way better than this. It can't even say deal 6 damage and it's still better because it's exhaust. Yeah, we just remove a strike. Fires. Not interested, right? Reveling event still like both on the table, so we just go for this question mark again. If we see red mask, we have like way too much gold. If we see the shop, I don't even mind. Double shop in this spot is like okay. And yeah, upgrades on the footwork not even that good, and then outmaneuver not even that good. Leg sweep is okay upgrade, but not even again not even that good. So another question mark here. We can even recall here. We can recall here first, and then we always get a red or a free upgrade. Red is full heal. But then we have so much gold. We have like way too much gold. Hopefully the shop has something worthwhile. Acro Plus seems good. Do you see like how often we overdraw? Like before we consistently get bullet time in play, the Echo is not that positive. After we consistently get bullet time in play, we overdraw like crazy. So I don't know like how good the Echo Plus is. Because if the Echo Plus is good, I should have taken the Echo Minus just now. But I didn't, so hopefully it's not that good. Because otherwise that's only a misplay. But yeah, question mark, really? I just want to see Unravel in this run, man, to see to know what the Mango is giving us. Master is probably way better than Good Instinct. Violence is interesting to get the garbage cast out of the draw pile. But only 3 energy. It is still Master, yeah? It is still Master. In this sense, complete trash. Now I wish I have a freaking Violence, because the Master in this spot is dangerous. But with this potion, we are never scared, yeah? Okay, let's fuck that we change to go Nano Trend then, yeah. Do we stay cool start? Well, that's pretty rude. Good thing we have the bullet time then. But yeah, sure, glad we have the freaking bullet time. Of course, if we don't have bullet time, Steko would never be the pick. But yeah, Steko has been apparently trying to kill us. Apparently. Attack when defend into Master, right? I don't want to lose any cards. And I don't want to commit energy on this. At most, I pay 2 HP. Bullet time is here. We can make hand space by playing Survivor into Echo. And this is always full block already. Nightmare. Nightmare Catalyst with 0 poison seems like a brilliant idea. And Catalyst cost 2 as well, it's not even 0. We are just nightmaring bullet time again. I guess like we have an unexpected nightmare target. But we are nightmaring bullet time. Yeah, we just nightmare bullet time again. Like, nightmaring anything else in here doesn't make sense. I mean, you can nightmare the strike because it costs 0. But probably a terrible idea. Kill the things, and if we don't have Nightmare Red form, we actually want to clean up the daggers if possible. Nightmaring after bullet time not work? Yeah, because you played the bullet time, so you have like no Nightmare target in hand. Oh, you asked like does a 0 cost persist? It doesn't. So it doesn't. Because the bullet time, the wording on the bullet time says that it's only cost 0 this turn, and Nightmare copies the card exactly. There's no clean way to distribute damage. I guess we waste a little bit of damage here. You can take 1 wound to cleanly kill, but that's not exactly clean then. Rest form this turn and not next turn, yeah? I guess we can probably still play it. Without the trade in play, it gets a little bit weird, but with the 4 bullet times in deck, we should be able to kill her in 3 turns. Because it's still the insected Retromancer, and Catalyst is still in the deck, with Film sticking up. And now that we do that, we probably play all the damage on Retromancer herself then. Start with Survivor first. Because starting with Survivor first allow us to actually play the Sticky Strike afterwards, and then the tools can still be played. I mean, it doesn't matter, otherwise we still have full block. It literally doesn't matter. But this way, okay, we can discard one card and then make the tools discount the strike or the blade dance. And I have to play this first. 16, probably on the Retromancer herself, right? Yeah. Got the discount to the strike. We're not bound into the Retromancer even once. But that's fine, expected. We are weakened and next turn intangible runs out, so need to be a little bit careful. Catalyst this turn. 15 damage, next turn we have no damage. Okay, that is troublesome. But she's not resummoning and these daggers also die. I guess it's okay. Next turn we have like double bullet time, energy, and we can still draw with the Echo. Yeah, of course we cut this right away. And yeah, she doesn't even attack, so we kill over 2. And flower to 1 is better than on 0, so we don't kill right now. Poison already kills us next turn, so we don't even need to attack. I mean, we can attack. We can attack just to show dominance, but we don't need to. Silent Toxic Egg got in P-Box, yeah. Toxic Egg into P-Box is basically, it's usually the recipe for like easy infinite. But yeah, really nice. And that's the, I wouldn't, okay, no, it's not easy, but it's like the, how do I say this? It's like probably the best way to actually convert your run into infinite without like killing the run way too often beforehand by forcing. Wow. So we are 1 fruit away from the fruit salad, guys. Still no rare relic. Cloud minus, yes. I actually take Cloud minus here because another poison source with Catalyst is appreciated like a lot with Nightmare Catalyst. And it costs 2. First of all, it strips 2 layers artifact AoE, which is already good against this fight, and also going to be good against Spear and Shield. And yeah, some synergy with the Red Mask as well. We also don't have an excellent weak chain yet. We do have decent weakness with Dex Sweep, but this card is like not always playable anymore. This one doesn't have warp. The first one costed us like a decent amount into the jog room. Cloud is actually an upgrade target now, but I think I want to recall immediately. Yeah, I think I want to recall immediately in case we see another red form. Yeah, oh my god, Zuzu Bracelet gave us this event, guys. We without the Zuzu, we would be this would be a fight. So much go. Like how about 1000? No. Not 42 already, so no 1000. But yeah, it's just very rare, guy. Upgrade all cards in this case makes absolutely no sense. Like this upgrade is dead, this upgrade is dead, this upgrade is good but not important. These upgrades are irrelevant, and of course we want healing. And yeah, now we get to know what the mango gives us. Now we actually get to know. Can Nightmare Footwork, Nightmare the Fumes. I guess Nightmare Footwork is slightly faster, slightly safer in this fight. I mean, we just have like bouncing plus into Catalyst. Yeah, so Nightmare Fumes doesn't matter. And we don't even want to split this turn, because then we get to play cards for free next turn. And take a mango would have content here, yeah. The relics in Slayer's Fight in any run They come in a fixed order, but distributed between all rarities. So all common relics come in a specific order. Like it's always Rigo Pillow into Juzu into. It's not insect. Wait, yeah, we got insect from not the shop. So okay, it's always this into this into this. This only bought at the shop, so we would not actually see it normally. Yeah, these three always come in this order. If you get like an event that gives you relic or something in this run. And then uncommon relic also the same. The first uncommon relic we encounter in this run will always be mummified hand. Not from the shop. And here the same rare relic is mango. And then into whatever we see right now. I can freely play the neutralize. I think a flower in this fight probably important. Elite fight is coming up next. So flower to 2 somehow. So we need to kill over 4 turns. Wait, do we kill over 4 turns? Like right now, if I play Cloud into Catalyst, that's too much damage, right? Yeah, Cloud into Catalyst is way too much damage. Holy crap. Catalyst into Cloud, however, it's 52, so it goes down to 130 when flower to 2, goes down to 80 when flower is still 2, but then yeah, he goes down to 80 when flower is 2, goes down to 30 when flower is 0, and he dies when flower is on 1. So Catalyst right now means the flower is on 1. We want flower on 2, yeah? So maybe not. So I guess we don't even cut this then. Unless you say the 60 poison is enough to kill next turn. But without Anova, yeah, it's not happening. 60 into 62 only, we need to deal. And yeah, the next turn this guy not even hitting us like 4 times, so the taunt also deals that much damage. Can play this for free. Should we though? We want to kill over 3 turns? Right now it's at 136, 130. 130 next turn is 118. Actually 96. 96 flower on 0. And then he takes another 54, so it's at 42. Yeah, still can be played here. Still can be played here. This right now is absolutely too much damage. He dies next turn. Bouncing fast this turn, however, he goes to 36. 36 is actually 36 into 38. So 114. No, he dies to taunts. He doesn't die next turn. He dies 2 turns from now. So bouncing fast is actually perfect. Yeah, I guess bouncing fast is perfect then. And we play no other attack. I mean, you can play a strike, it doesn't matter. But not playing any attack means that next turn he's not even attacking us. So, I mean, we never take damage anyway, so we can probably just attack. Yeah, we can probably just attack. This one. There is 0 chance that we ever take any damage this turn because of the leg sweep. And he dies next turn. And now we can play Catalyst. We have too much gold, guys. Didn't you just hear that we have too much gold? And okay, I guess the mango give us this thing. Backflip plus? This one is actually good. I think I pick backflip plus. With potential nightmare footwork in some fight. Yeah, mobile is still active as well. High rollers, I don't even know. Like floating gold means that this relic is completely useless. Oh my god, 71 more gold, guys. Okay, I should hold this shop and the Act 4 shop delivers. Wow, the hand view. But okay, we are rich enough to absolutely buy this, and we absolutely do. And yeah, strike remove is clear. This relic alone is probably strong enough to make this shop like worth it. How much is the bang? 264, holy crap. So that's a lot of gold. Almost an old coin. But yeah, we got the bang from Renwit like early Act 2. Nothing else, yeah? We probably have enough gold to buy this with no consequence, but I think it is not that bad into this fight, to be honest. And into spear and shield sometimes can strip artifact, but yeah, not really. Really good, don't make really good. Now, really good is probably an overstatement. But I can see it. I can see it just because we have like way too much gold at the moment. Let's say we even take the upgrade path. Because yeah, it's true, with the backflip plus now and the creeping cloud, we want to upgrade both footwork and the cloud itself. So let's say we take this path, we take like 75 more gold, and we have 926. 926 removes 125, so we have 800 gold for the next shop, ignoring the remove. If we buy this, we still have 640. So maybe it can cost us something if next shop has like 2 premium rare relics. But usually it doesn't happen. So yeah, I guess you can buy hand view. It does help a little bit against Runeka. Zero back? No, it's not literally zero. If you see like tungsten rod, lizard tail here, for example, in the next second, it does cost us a remove. Take 4 more question marks, Juzu. You want to give it to a list for 4 freaking question marks? Yeah, okay, let's not do that. But always go so get courier. Can we really get courier this late? I know the courier doesn't show up after a certain floor, but I don't remember like what floor it is. Floor 48, okay, 48. But yeah, I guess hand view. You also don't get to buy hand view too often. So sure, whatever, we can do it. And nothing else in this shop, yeah? Like Cow Gamble also not too interested. Wow, even more gold for us, guys. And yeah, there's also like freaking toolbox gambling chip now, like holy crap. Oh. Okay, we need to line up a hand of wheat in this fight with Catalyst Math. Hopefully can do that. Hopefully can do that. It's not going to be trivial, but hopefully we can. Just these 3, right? Okay, it's just these 3. And I can see Catalysting immediately. I need to red form right now. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I guess we can catalyst immediately and we can nightmare like maybe bullet time, maybe the fumes. 36 poison is good enough. Trying to think of last time I saw Henry being purchased wasn't a joke, or I thought nothing else is actual. Why not? Yeah. Also kind of the first on this stream. Do we nightmare the fumes? Next time we have bullet time, so anything with nightmare we can always play next turn for free. It doesn't have to be 0 cost. But yeah, I guess nightmaring the fumes is fine. I mean, we can also nightmare the cloud to make sure this guy is weakened forever. It's honestly just as strong. Honestly, just as strong as this, right? And then nightmaring this might make the hand with slightly weird. Hand with plus flower. With the gambling chip, I probably care a little bit less about flower. And we have like one more fight before the second edit to set up flower, so I want to prioritize hand with now. Yeah, this is how much? It is like 9 poison per turn. This is plus only plus 12 immediately, so this is stronger. And I guess it's true, like if we don't draw into red form quickly, we don't have nightmare on bullet time, we don't have nightmare on footwork, this guy eventually hits fairly hard. Keep on boss rating? No, we started trade. Option was this, Black Star and the Kite. Kai will be focused. Yeah, Kai will be free energy right now for sure. With a gambling chip to the trade and maybe a necro. Wait, are we taking damage here? Oh my god, we're taking 2 damage. No. This can discount the echo. No. We also gain 2 energy from this. So nothing. Everything's fine. What hand real Thunder Strike PX3 boss reason defect example? Yeah, I watched the run. The only time I bought hand real like unironically was in Act 4 as defect. So maybe there's something about defect. Just because the artifact ship on the defect doesn't have a lot of weakness option, and also doesn't really have like real artifact strip. So hand real is actually something that maybe allow you to put weakness on the spear and shield. Yeah, like milk the hand real synergy. I can start with sticky the damage right here, not that relevant. I want to draw. And then see what I draw into. This is fine. But yeah, now we need to actually fully red form this turn. I mean, we draw into mostly draw into red form either way. We can absolutely red form this turn. There's no issue with that. And want to kill over 2, yeah. So I need to also make sure that skill is not too big. I'm going to discount the 3 cost, guys. Even we do not have block in the deck, then I don't want to draw into the grid next turn. I want to draw into the hand grid 2 turns from now. This is 72. It doesn't die next turn. And sometimes I can kill next turn with the hand and grid if I draw into it. So it's just good, right? 72 damage here. This is 52 plus 63, so 150. 187, 190, he's at 17 HP. Drawing into hand grid next turn probably means that we're killing now. And flower is on 1. I guess that's fine. And hope to redraw to the thing, but not super reliable. Wait, we cannot even kill this turn. Like what am I talking about? We cannot kill this turn, so we had to hope for a redraw. Okay, so redraw into hand and read next turn then. That please. And yeah, we get to draw +5 next turn. Yes. +20 gold, guys. Not that we need the gold, but it's +20. Tonight can play sometimes in bullet time. We do have one blade dance. Probably doesn't play in Act 4, but in Act 3 bosses it can play. First piercing wheel. Yeah, don't mind this. First piercing wheel. We actually don't have a single piercing wheel. Also, of course, we would have picked any wallet plan. So this first piercing wheel, also 0 wallet plans. Final wheel, actually it's the second one. We did pass one piercing wheel in the library. For this was the trade. Yeah. Another hand of grid. Chốc bullet time stack của no cap, big cap, because damage is like not really something we need. I think seeing snack combo is it powerful? Not as powerful as energy here for sure, but it's what we have to live with. It's okay. Transmutation for another hand of grid sounds, yeah, good. Actually, this is good. Oh my god, we get to transmutation. We play bullet time and then we get to gain our energy back into transmutation. Probably discuss Sender's Blade, and we keep discussing hand. You can also Nightmare Catalyst and kill next turn. That's kind of cringe, but that's what we can do. I can see if it doesn't give hand wheel, we just kill next turn. Oh, kill 2 turns for now. We draw red from next turn. Okay, no hand wheel then. Very dramatic. Oh my god, cool knight. Yeah, this counter strike. This was 0. It actually cost 0, not because of bullet time only. So this dies next turn. Did not run to red form. Not yet at least. Okay, didn't run to red form, so we can decide to kill next turn. Not try for just intention. That's probably pushing it a little bit too far. Because it's not like we have like permanent intangible into tungsten rod in this fight. This fight can actually deal damage. Now I cannot deal damage, and then now we just set up follow 2-2. Oh, 99 is sufficient. We do that. Yeah, 2 kata skill next turn, absolutely. Top potion, absolutely not over this. Maneuver plus. Second wheel without well plans with a deck like this is not even that strong. On the other hand, there's a freaking maneuver plus. With the gambling chip, we can line up like maneuver into bullet time fairly often, and in the turn afterwards, we also have like a huge turn. We just consistently get like 4 or 5 energy, 5 or 6 energy every turn, right? All the bullet time. If I pick this, it's probably just good. Yeah, it's probably just good. And I guess football upgrade is more important than I gave it credits for. Because Nightmare Red Form without Warrior Plane doesn't line up very easily, and then we maybe have to settle for Nightmare some other nonsense. Like maybe the fumes, maybe the football itself, maybe the bullet time. And the football upgrade will play. So we probably go upgrade, double upgrade. And this is good. Would work first before the cloud. Because if we see red form after this, then I will still upgrade the red form over this cloud here. A steady gold. I mean, apotheosis is nice and wait, magnetism is 25 gold. Now hand of greed is 20 and magnetism is 25. Staying in this fight for too long is probably not a very good idea, right? Because of the 5 burns. Yeah, when burns are shuffle in this fight is like a pain. It's really a massive pain. Oh yeah, probably hand of greed then. And then we don't wait for the hand of greed apotheosis combo. A nightmare hand of greed. Backflip plus to 0 cost nightmare. We never play this turn. Never play this turn. Don't care about this with nightmare in hand. Outmaneuver minus is skill and all, but also not too interested. Maybe this for 5 it's not even guaranteed to line up. Because if the magnetism shuffles in like too much crap, we also need to rush to kill this guy before we actually take damage. I guess this is fine. Oh. We can do that then. I'll keep getting him. I mean, it's only 2 fights. This thing has given us like hand of wits in exactly 2 fights. From 419. So it's like just recently we have gotten 2 hand wits in a row. Before that, there was like how many fights? In this deck alone, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 fights in this deck and probably like another 5 or 6 fights in the last deck. So 2 out of like 13, 14, like 1 out of 7. Slightly high roll, but because the success rate, the number of success is only 2. So it's absolutely swinging a little bit. But expected value, they are like 35 colorless cards. And you get to pick out of 3, so it's like 3 out of 35.